You look up to your sister so highly. She only looks down on you. A weak little girl to be pitied.
Illyria! I can't!
You... I would not be here without you. My thanks. Come to me. Accept your oblivion.
Okay, Elise, go sit with Mom. No, Elise, go sit with your mom. Okay. Hello. Happy kill day. Yeah. Maybe. Maybe.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
The 2-year-old's playing with the doors in the background, so. Alright, let's get in Discord. Elise.
I just started pulling a Sido and it works so much better now. When raid ends, you just release and then you just exit game And then when you log back in, you just ask for an invite, and you're right here.
Big tech, big tech.
Wait, what?
I got our last poll. I just release, and I stay in the raid group, and I
Oh,
the game. And then when I log back in, I'm still in the raid, and then I just request an invite.
dude, fuck yes. Huge, actually.
Dude, yes.
It's Zan. Zan's gonna fill for break. Uh,
You'll need to update the kick, and then everything else. I guess just take.
how bad
Break
would
spot.
it be for me to go to break spot and then Zan to go behind Sidon? Does that make sense?
For what?
For a break spot, or
I think it's easier for you to get that crystal. Stay there.
yeah, it is. It is actually for sure. Yeah. I was just thinking, just because. I mean, Zan, I guess, could play in melee. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I don't think it matters yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about intermission?
Yeah, sorry. I was talking about
Oh.
intermission. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I think he straight
think
up has
this-
to take break spot on like everything too.
Everything.
Yeah.
So he'll take
For
the.
P3. If I don't know if there might be a good swap in P3 for that side.
Let's
Oh
go.
yeah. Also, that's another thing. I'll DM you that shit.
Snickers.
Yeah.
Okay,
What?
I'm gonna drop a feasticle and a pot cauldron. Feast going down bottom left. Pot's in the middle. I don't have flask though, so good luck.
I can make one if I get a little bit more mats real quick. I just fucking concentrate it. I just need like a derivative, or I need some wondrous synergist and a nocturnal lotus. That's it. Actually, I'll just fucking buy that. Fuck that. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to craft it.
Someone has a secondary stat, you can drop it. But I do not.
Is break gone for the night?
Yep. Yeah. I think he posted most likely the 10th and then for sure tomorrow. So just kill it today.
Whoa.
Oh.
It might be fucked up if we kill it tomorrow, but I really don't want to fucking not kill it. You know what I mean?
Just kill it today, dude.
Yeah.
No, I meant kill it tonight. Yeah.
I mean, it's secretly like it's absolutely nothing against break, but I secretly kind of hope we kill it like tonight or tomorrow. Not only for that, but because Zan,
That was such a meme.
because Zan's been coming like in and out for like 2
Huh?
weeks now, and I hope that he just fucking gets the kill.
He's coming
Yeah.
in and
Yeah,
out. Is that
That'd be
shit?
pretty swag. Once again, Zan Zan coming in on like Bellerin and doing like 7 pulls and getting the kill or something. that shit owns. That shit owns.
I'm just here for the ride,
Yeah.
bro.
This guy does not proc.
But yeah, Zan, you know all your positions that you're taking?
Yeah.
Page 6. Okay, cool. And then you're taking the melee beam soak in P2. That's the X marker.
Yeah, and then I go back left for the spread.
For the knockback spread?
Oh, not the knockback. No, it's the spread after.
Oh, yeah.
And then after
Spread
the
after
knockback, I
beam.
go back right of X for the knockback.
Yeah. And then you'll
Is-
be in like my piss puddle, I guess, in P3. You won't be with me. Like we all converge, and then you can start to move over before memory game assignments go out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I've never
break
seen
back
that
there.
part of the fight, but I'll figure it out.
Do not
Yeah,
be
well-
stacked on other people.
Well, changing the like, if he's going into the melee soak, isn't it one ranged, one melee get a beam, and then like one healer and tank or some shit?
Are you talking about P2?
Yeah, yeah, P2, yeah.
Oh, yeah, we have to just seize. You're right.
Yeah.
We're
Oh,
adding.
yeah.
So you're going to X now.
Me?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're going to X with Barry. Pretty sure. I'll post
Where does
that
that
in
leave
chat.
Sand? On circle?
Yeah, Zan's going to the range soak.
Should he also then take a different spread spot?
Well, he has port. I think he just needs to drop his port in his spot, and he'll be able to port every time.
So I'm still going to X, right? Did some change or?
No.
Yeah, for breaks. Well, for break spot, yeah, for the spread spot.
Okay. But which beam am I still soaking? X beam or
Circle.
No, you can't. You have to go to circle.
I go to circle? Okay. I'm just gonna have to place my portal and book it over to circle then.
But yeah, just like once the beam goes off, you port pretty much. And there's time spirals there already. I think that's right. Yeah, 5 range without a seat.
Symbiotic
Yeah,
relationship.
P2, yeah, that's right.
Make sure you Vantis too, Zan.
Hey, if I post something in Chud Chat, can everybody like not say it out loud?
Can you trade me a Vantis?
Yeah.
Is it
I'm
funny?
being no, I'm being like kind of serious. Like, don't say it out loud in any stream or any webcams or anything, unless people already know this, which I might just be told like I'm a fucking idiot. But
Ah. That's funny.
yeah, I don't want it to be like a troll thing out loud or anything. So if you want, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine. But I just want to.
Oh shit.
Dude, congrats.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Shit. All right, who's ready? Everyone's ready.
I'm so happy for you, dude.
Did you hit
Whatever
max
that-
level on
whatever you
another
typed,
ult?
I
That's
just forgot all of
crazy.
it.
Alright. All the markers are set. Breezy's got raid lead. Yep, cool. Let's get the shit.
Get really. You're gonna go to X and P2. That shit.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, I was just
One.
muted.
Tranquility
I was
Spirit
saying
Bomb.
that I'm going to do commentary on each of these polls because that actually helped me to stay focused last night, and I think it'd be cool to have commentary on the kill poll. So here we're ramping, going right into the beginning of the fight. As soon as the crystals spawn, I'm getting a regrowth on each one of them to get the cleave healing from rampant growth. Dodging the glaives, making sure we're in the middle. Here I'm casting on myself for these couple globals leading into the transition so that I don't have any GCDs canceled.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Camera shake helps with being able to see your mark.
Left flip coming back, watch out.
And I'm going to do just a slight ramp here. As soon as everybody's in range, then you stampeding roar.
Invade burning in 17.
Careful those claves, those all freaking
Using Nature Swiftness to get an instant res there. We'll go ahead and mark as well. Mark the wild. And innervate on the Holy Paladin so it can bomb Holy Lights into the crystals.
Careful behind us, behind us.
I'm prioritizing using my
Glaives.
Nature Swiftness
Despawned.
or Soul of the Forest into.
Don't see it on the ground.
Memory game.
I gotta warm up. I'm not talking well. Soul of the Forest into rejuves even during the crystals so that I have good abundance uptime.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Weep more.
Okay, so next thing here is once everybody's in range, I'm going to roar.
Beams.
And earlier I meant to use Heart of the Wild. That's when I build my mana back. So I'm 1 behind on that, but
Yeah.
I think we're dead anyways. Okay, cool.
Baited each other.
This was the
There was 2 of
only
us, and then we just
outcome.
happened to start the same one twice. I should have called.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Where's he?
You mage food. Thank you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility Spirits in 1.
Alright, ramping here at the beginning. Using one last Swift Mend. And since I'm a little behind, I'll go ahead and get this Wild Growth. Typically I don't, though. Kind of scuffed with this ramp because I was looking at something else. Getting 1 regrowth off on each of the crystals. Prioritizing keeping my Swift Mend on cooldown and still casting rejuves on players so that I can keep that abundance uptime. Here I'm dodging the glaives.
Memory game.
And we're lucked out. We're upstairs. I know that my abundance is going to start falling off soon, and I'm going to want to ramp as we're moving after this, so I'm going to build with a couple rejuves. Okay, here I'm watching for everybody to get back in range. Positioning centrally, roaring. Watching glaives as we move. Positioning myself at a slight angle because it's easier to see glaives. Here I'm ramping, making sure that I keep the 2 rejuves and the life bloom on myself. Innervating the Holy Pally. We can bomb into those crystals with Holy Lights. Using Nature's Swiftness on healing a crystal. And again, I'm just using my rejuves on, my Soul of the Forest rejuves on players instead of the crystals so that I can keep higher abundance stacks. And I missed out on using my Heart of the Wild earlier. I typically do that during the move, but I'm warming up tonight, so I'll just do it now. Here we have Diamond. Camera shake helps you to see your mark.
Beams.
Positioning in the middle and roaring now that everybody's back. Hope it didn't go off. Ramping as we move. Prioritizing the seed people first, or crystal seeds. It's interchangeable. If I say seeds, I mean crystals. And invoking.
Glaives. Memory game.
Behind us.
Bam!
Okay, red assignment has 2 clicks, and it's important to get your first mark clicked immediately so that the blue player doesn't get theirs before you. If you're slow on it, it can really mess things up. I'm going to do just a little bit of ramping here, but I do have like a full ramp after this, so we're roaring to get everybody in position, and we are ramping, getting in position, which my position is easy. It's right here. Targeting seed people.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
I'm going to aim to cast Trank as soon as the second beam goes, which is right now. And then Convoke.
Admirable. but futile.
Xanth is out of range, otherwise I would res him. Okay, and here we're bark skinning, and just doing bear form. Cho is out of range.
Enough. The dark well
I'll res him once we get over there.
Stampeding roar in
Hit
15.
Cho.
Yeah. Get to your spots.
Soak star.
To the left of Marks.
Okay, and I'm gonna cast Wild Growth as soon as we take damage here because I'm not gonna be able to cast it during we suck. And then I'm gonna scoot a little bit to the side here because these
Invoke the spirits in 15.
lines hit right where we were standing to soak. Here I'm going to innervate and start ramping, standing on the mark already so that I don't have to move.
swallowed by shadow.
And I know that I'm safe to stay here and cast. And now we're positioning to the other side of the marks. And since I was already in position, I don't have to move. I'm going to try to get Wild Growth off before we get pulled. And this is my roar to get everybody in position. Use Nature Swiftness to top up anybody who's low. There's an unnecessary Iron Bark there, but it's okay. As soon as these dunks go off, I'm going to move to my next position, and we're starting to ramp now. Leading into this knockback. I'm going to Bark Skin. Aiming to Wild Growth during that soak, because I know I immediately have to move afterwards, so rather than making people wait on me, I'm trying to stay mobile. Here I'm in my position, spread out for the memory game. This is going to be circle, triangle, diamond. I am circle, so I'm first. It's right here. Trying to get it as quickly as we can so that the other people have time to do their thing.
Constellations again.
And now it's going to be soaks. Right here. Looking for a little triangle in between the constellation bubbles, and we died.
I can't hit the boss.
Well, you guys could have done your. You two just didn't solve there. Should have gone faster. That's not where we died, but.
Oh, I heard Zan soak. What was I supposed to soak?
The big purple circles, not the constellations, but the
There's big circles that everyone's running.
Thanks, y'all, Wild. Appreciate it, man.
Okay, where the? I know I saw one right here and one right here.
Here,
Yeah.
look at my stream.
That's another thing I was gonna ask. Is he taking Break's spot in that as well in P4?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll be on the one closest to like that side, like further away.
He's literally break first everything.
If you
So
look
that's really good.
at page 17 on the raid plan, it will show like kind of the orientation.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I was in Triscuits. Oh, okay. I was supposed to be way further up over there by Barry and Zai. Okay.
Yeah, all good.
Well, I don't know if this is like factual, but at least me and Break are not like he's not going to the left of Barry and I'm not going to the right to Barry. We're just like spreading in Barry's circle. I don't know if that's fake news or not.
I don't feel as warm as I did yesterday, so I gotta wake up.
You guys aren't on top of each other. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Just so Zan's aware, you only have to not be on top of each other when like we're doing memory game. When people are like get assigned stuff, you don't want to get assigned another shape while you're on top of someone. So that's when you soft spread and then solve that mechanic, and then we go do soaks.
Okay, so
And
just
for that mechanic, it goes right, left, left, right. So one on the right, two on the left, and one on the right.
Okay.
Alright, starting off with extending 2 rejuves as quickly as I can, and then ramping until Swiftman comes back off cooldown. Hey Mori. Ending my last 3 globals as getting all 3 hots up on
5,
myself and extending it with
4,
Swiftman.
3, 2,
And
1.
finishing my ramp as we pull.
Spirits in 1.
Here on Convoke, I'm going to try to finish this with another Swiftmend, Rejuve, and then Trank. I know that I can fit in a Wild Growth before the crystals spawn. Now we're getting a Wild Growth up on each of the crystals for the cleave healing. Prioritizing keeping a Soul of the Forest going. We use our Nature Swiftness to top up a crystal as well. Watching for glaives.
Memory game.
I was not able to get that res off before I went downstairs. X, okay.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Hammer Shake helps you to see what your mark is. How are you in the raid today? Good so far? Only been in a couple pulls in, so still feel a little bit cold and warming up. Gonna try to do commentary on everything tonight because I think it would be really cool to have a kill vid with that, and I found it actually helped me play better when I was talking yesterday. So positioning diagonally here because it makes it easier to see the glaives, and as soon as the crystals pop, I am innervating our Holy Pally so we can bomb the crystals with Holy Lights. He's really carrying this one. I'm going to go ahead and use the Nature Swiftness though to top up whatever's remaining. Dodging the glaives.
Memory game.
Behind us, the boss.
Alright, I have 2 clicks here. First one I need to do ASAP.
Left glaive through boss.
And circle. If you're too slow on the first click, then the
Stampeding roar in 15.
blue player can sometimes have a problem where they click theirs first. So if you're red, you have more responsibility than any of the other healers at that moment. As soon as everybody's in range again, I'm roaring, we're moving. I forgot the Heart of the Wild earlier, so we'll go ahead and do it now to get the mana back. And we're ramping. Prioritizing crystal people first. Making sure Life Bloom doesn't fall off.
Glaive through boss, right glaive, careful.
Helping with the soak.
Right glaive through boss, left glaive through boss.
He should despawn. Okay.
Despawned. Careful on his back bounce.
And I'm just going to quickly harden our racial before we
It might come back.
Switch phases.
Through boss, tank side.
And let's get our hots back up on ourself. Alright, and we are phasing, so we're getting into position, which mine is super easy. We're ramping for Tranquility here. I'm aiming to cast Tranquility as this second beam happens.
Yeah.
Slice of shadow. Slice of shadow.
I'm just trying to keep quiet movement here, and
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
We're pretty much kissing Breezy right there.
Yeah.
quiet movement, being able to do lots of regrowths.
Oh no.
We're dead.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
See it.
Live. Gotcha,
This was the only outcome.
I was really scared of dying. Stupid.
All right, general manager, pizza party. He owes a pizza party. Put it 100K in the fucking bank.
I was just late to it.
Pizza party.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Oh, you were right next to it.
Oh, I mean, I was going to it, but I was just late to it because I just VR'd late. I was talking.
And Logan was right.
Something changed. I don't know what it is, but Reno, you need to not change that.
So, but something did actually change with like how congested we are over there. We were like way more spread out before, and now it's really scary.
It happens every once in a while.
Fairly confident you guys just didn't go far enough.
Well,
there was a bunch of empty room up by the
5,
tanks.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility in 1.
I am denied.
And now that ramp is done, I can fit in a wild growth before these crystals spawn. And then getting a regrowth on each of the crystals. Keeping Soul of the Forest rolling with rejuves for the abundance of time, using Nature Swiftness to help with a crystal. And then going back to healing people. Watching these glaives, you can finish your regrowth cast as long as you start it before the glaives appear. Here I've got one click as the blue player.
Careful behind us.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Doing a little camera shake helps to see what you are. Watching this glaive. Good. Okay, and I'm just going to quickly get into Cat, get our Heart of the Wild off for the mana as soon as everybody's in range. Casting Roar. And we're starting to ramp, making sure Life Bloom doesn't fall off. As I'm ramping here, I'm trying to prioritize people that have seeds. Getting the res off here. I'm going to go ahead and Iron Bark area here. And we're taking a lot of damage. Innervate on the Holy Pally so he can bomb into the crystals with Holy Lights. And helping up with crystals now with Nature Swiftness. Someone needs to grab that.
Careful on the back bounce.
Memory game.
Going back to the boss behind us. It's gonna come back. It's going back again.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Coming back.
Okay, and we're about to move, so we're about to roar, and then I'll go ahead and start ramping. Roaring now that everybody's back. I'm gonna make sure that all my hots are up on myself here.
Convoke the spirits.
Starting to ramp on seed people first.
Right glaive and glaive behind us a little bit.
You solved nothing.
2 right glaives there.
Okay, this one does not have crystals that need to be healed, so we can just focus on the raid.
Glaives.
Should be good with a slight little movement.
Memory game.
It's coming back through.
No res.
Admirable, but futile.
He meant to say careful tank of this glaive.
This was the only outcome.
Vernie, okay, let's get
Those
this
were
over
very
with.
demonic. That was incredibly. From the fucking first set of glaives.
Vernie, you get the inner one. I'll always get the outer one, so we don't have that.
I was gonna suggest that. Yeah. When you say inner, you mean closest to boss, right?
Yeah, well, closest to the center of the room, I guess.
To the sky beam.
Well, where the boss is planted.
To the dog well.
The dog well.
And if it's like left and right out, I guess we'll just kill ourselves, you know?
I can't wait to kill
Let's
this boss and turn it into the Dawn well. I can't wait. Oh my god.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, that.
Dawn my.
And then Sylvanas comes out.
Spoiler.
Yeah, surely that's what happens, right? This is headcanon. I haven't seen the cinematic.
Yeah.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Ribs is
Well,
nipples.
Can I
No,
just
hold
say
on, there's-
publicly that I really hope that Illyria's dead and Tyrolean's dead? I want them dead.
They're not dead. They're literally fighting the void off
I
in the
want them
core.
to be dead.
In the
I
core,
want them
dude.
dead. I hope they're dead.
They're doing the Lilith thing in Diablo 4 where they're like falling down into the fucking darkness, and Eritrea's gonna have to pull them out. It's gonna be fucking Neon
But that
Genesis
was
Evangelion.
That was fucking anime as hell, dude.
It's gonna be
Tyrolean's
Neon
gonna be the
Genesis all over again.
Guys,
It's awesome.
I hope KT comes back.
Ray, I'm gonna save you!
Shut up.
Ends the world.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility Spirits in 1.
Ramping into a 1 second full convoke into Trank. Trying to fit off one more Soul of the Forest before tranking. And then I can fit this Wild Growth before we start needing to heal the crystals. I get 1 regrowth per crystal, so I get the Cleave Healing. Using Nature's Swiftness on a regrowth on one of the crystals.
Memory game.
Still upstairs, so I don't need to click any of the assignments for memory game.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
And my abundance stacks have fallen off, but I know that I'm going to need to be ramping here in a second, so instead I'm just going to go ahead and use these globals to get my Heart of the Wild going. As soon as everybody's in range, I'm going to go ahead and roar. And we're ramping.
Glaives through beam.
Prioritizing people with seeds, and then also watching for glaives as we move. We'll go ahead and bark here before this hit. Also so that if I get hit by a glaive while I'm focusing on healing crystals, I'm probably not going to die. And now that my ramp is done, we'll go ahead and help out with whatever crystals are remaining. I'm not really focusing on those crystals because the Holy Pally is hard carrying that with my Innervate and
Memory game.
Holy Lights. Here we're the blue players, so we have 1 click. T. Watching glaives. We'll camera shake to see what you are. I'm watching for this bounce. Refresh Life Bloom before it falls off. Get our let's back up on ourself. Getting into the middle and roaring as soon as everybody gets in range. And watching for glaives as we move.
Spirits in 15.
Already ramping, focusing on people with seeds first. Watching for the glaives. And I'll go ahead and bark skin here as we pop these.
Careful behind us.
That negates some of the damage from the explosion and also helps as I'm focusing on healing up the crystals in the group and whatever. Give a little bit of safety in case I get clipped by a glaive.
Memory game.
We got another assignment. This is our blue pull, apparently. Circle. Alright, triangle. And you know what? Heart of the Wild is already up, so let's go ahead and use that, get some mana back. And we're positioning centrally and roaring now, so everybody can move to their positions. Our position's like right here, so we don't have to really do much. Ramping, ramping, ramping into my Tranquility, and I'm going to aim to cast Tranquility as I see this second beam. Unfortunately, my Swiftmend is a little bit desynced. Okay. I didn't see the beam, and they're all far away from me, so I just went ahead and sent it. And convoking. Opted to get my Wild Growth and Swiftmend off before casting Convoke in between my Trank and Convoke. And here we're bark skinning, picking somebody who's low to get an Iron Bark, and then just grabbing Bear Form as well, just for a little bit of extra survivability. As soon as we get in, I'm going to go ahead and get Swiftmend on cooldown, and then refresh my Life Bloom. And we're just doing a little mini ramp here. In position for the soak. Casting Wild Growth as soon as the damage hits, so that we can move during the suck. That's my roar. I'm roaring on the first and third of those pulls. And then I'm going to scoot a little bit to the side here, because I know that the dunks here are going to happen right where we soaked, so I'm free to stay here and cast. Now positioning on the mark so we don't have to move at all. We're ready.
Soak Star.
And are already in position. That's great. Here's the Convoke. I'm going to Wild Growth. And I'm a little late on that Convoke, but I want to get that Swiftmend off before I Convoke. Go ahead and use Nature Swiftness on somebody who's low. We'll scoot over just a little bit just to be safe, but it should dunk right on top of the marks. And now we're moving to position. Same deal as before. This one is to the side of the marks on the other side.
Soak Star.
Roar. I'm going to fit a quick Heart of the Wild as we move to the other side because my next position going into phase 3 is right here. I'm ramping already. It doesn't show timer, but this is where I am ramping leading into this phase. In a Bark Skin. Moving into position, casting Wild Growth while we can stand still, and somebody missed Silk.
This was the only outcome.
Soak miss? Is that what happened?
Yep. Yes.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, Barry. I wanted to go on the right side from the beginning, and then I saw you, and I didn't want to pick up your crystal, so I like hesitated. I'm gonna drop on the right side of the beam from now on.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I like almost picked up your crystal.
It doesn't matter. You can pick up whatever crystal you want.
Well, no.
Mark of the
like when
Wild.
we dropped the beam to the left of X, I almost dropped it like right on top of you and gave you back your crystal. I'm pretty sure, and I would.
There's a small timeout window, but yeah, I mean you can go whatever side you want.
But yeah, I'm just gonna go on the right side of the beam now.
If we both drop around the same time, it shouldn't matter. It's just like we do in the center before we do the spread.
I have too many wipes there. I don't want to fuck up.
As far as the mist soak, I don't know who's in that or where it was even missed. Never mind.
It was me, COVID, and Shug.
I think two might have missed, but yeah, we missed them too. Yeah, two missed.
I heard Zan say something like he missed one or something, maybe.
Yeah,
I heard something.
I tried
that
to
one.
get
You
to
just
one.
you just figure out who you're getting knocked with, and then you guys can coordinate. Like, oh, I'll always get the front and the left, and then
Ramping at a 25-second pull timer. Moving into early Swiftmend. Extend 2 rejuves. And then I'm using that Swiftmend as my timer to make sure that I have all my hots on myself. We'll extend them. Catch a quick drink.
5, 4.
Mandatory face
3,
scratch.
2, 1.
Tranquility in 4.
And we're convoking. I'm going to use Swiftmend as it finishes. And rank. Getting the Wild Growth cast off before healing the crystals. Doing a regrowth on each of the crystals for the cleave healing. Prioritizing keeping Swiftmend on cooldown for my abundant stacks. Going to use Nature Swiftness on helping with the crystals. And we're watching for glaives here. Should be good.
Memory game.
Here's downstairs. We got picked. As the red player, I want to click my first one as quickly as possible so that it doesn't create any problems. Let's go ahead and get my Heart of the Wild off so that I've got the mana back. Also time's up later to use another one before we go into the intermission. Roaring as soon as everybody's frames get within range.
The spirits in 5th.
I'm already ramping, prioritizing people with crystals first. And make sure Life Bloom is extended. And we're going to innervate the Holy Pally. Finish up our ramp. And we're helping with crystals after we prioritize our own abundance stuff. Because he's hard carrying this one with the Holy Lights. Watching these glaives.
Memory game.
Red again.
Right glaive. Watch this left glaive also.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Okay, coming out of this, I'm going to position centrally and roar as soon as everybody's upstairs. We're ramping. I'm not going to get in those soaks because I don't want to bait people. I'm not going to be able to stand still with the beams and stuff and finish it. We have immunity people waiting, so I don't want to act like I'm going to soak it and then have to move out. So, and I'm going to go ahead and convoke here. It's a little early based on the timer, but it was ready and we were going to pop. Watching this glaive.
Glaives.
Right glaive through boss. Despawned. Don't worry about it. Watch tank glaive. I don't know how it's
Memory game.
We're good.
Again, assignments all 3. Your HPS is lower when you get assigned because you're not with the crystals upstairs and they take more damage, and there's also more targets to heal. So typically you suffer a little bit more on the HPS when you go downstairs, so don't be discouraged by that. When that happens to you, just luck of the draw. Alright, and then I forgot to Heart of the Wild, but that's okay, I'll just get it going into the next phase. I'm ramping here, leading into my Tranquility. I'm aiming to cast Tranquility as soon as I see the second beam. So right now, we're short a couple, well, rejuice, but that's okay. Oh, making sure we don't hit that crystal. Oh my gosh. Alright, I use my bark skin instinctively, so I'm down defensive here, so I'm going to Iron Bark myself. And just go ahead and go Bear Form just for safety. We don't have a res.
Got trapped.
Enough. The dark well
no res for 40.
Refreshing Life Bloom as soon as we land. Swiftman on cooldown.
Donnie, did you use any big cooldown
Soak
sign
star.
of these?
Positioning to the side for the first star. I'm going to use Wild Growth as the damage happens so that I can not have to be casting that during the suck. I'm roaring the first and third of these pulls. Positioning a little bit to the side here because the beams are not going to happen right where we soaked. I'm ramping. Positioning on the mark so we don't have to move.
Soak star.
I'm going to reverse my Wild Growth and my Swiftman because I'm a little backwards here. Let's remark the wild. Line should happen directly on the mark, so let's just scoot over just a little bit to be safe.
Right of marks.
Now we're on the other side of the marks.
15. Soak star.
Doing a little mini ramp here.
Yep. Zan.
Remove
shadows. Take you.
Bye.
This was the only outcome.
Was that Zan who had it?
What did I mess up there? Huh?
You weren't
So
right of the mark, it sounds like.
For the first one, if you get it, you go left of the mark. Second one is on the mark. The third one is just right of the mark.
Oh.
We were on the mark there and we missed the beam.
Could you say that order again? First is on
left. Nope.
First
Left
is
of mark. On the mark. Right of mark. You're moving left to right, basically. Each time the beams go out.
Okay.
You're also like barely off of it. It's like not that far to the left and right of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also... I think I'm calling it out. I don't know, actually, no.
You are, yeah.
But yeah.
You are.
Okay, good to know I'm not going crazy. Or maybe I am. I'm thinking it. I just don't know if I'm actually saying it.
You
So
are.
thank you for your confirmation.
Nice commentary. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thank you, Tay.
I don't want to drop a fucking seed in the beam. Oops.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility.
Alright, ramping right here on pole. And something got messed up with my Swiftman. Normally I get that off before I do my Trank, but that's okay. So just getting my Swiftman and Wild Growth off now. And we'll get 1 regrowth on each of the crystals so that we have the cleave healing going. We'll use Nature's Swiftness on one of them. Prioritizing using Swiftman on cooldown. And not really using the rejuves on the crystals because I want to have better abundance of time. Gonna go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild now. Get some mana back. Doing a little camera shake to help see what mark I am.
Right glade going back.
Positioning centrally and roaring as soon as everybody is in range. Watching glaives as we're moving. This is a really easy one to get hit by if you're not paying attention. I'm ramping here, prioritizing people with crystals. And as soon as Swiftman's available, then I'll go ahead and finish up and do my Convoke. As soon as these pop, I am innervating the Holy Pally so we can bomb into the crystals with Holy Lights. Not really doing much to help with the crystals here. I'll use a Nature's Swiftness.
Glaives.
But he should be able to hard carry that. You can finish your regrowth cast as long as you start casting it before the glaives appear. When you have red assignment, you need to make sure that you're clicking your marks as quickly as possible, because if you're too slow, then blue can overlap and it can get out of order. So red has the most responsibility of the assignments. I'm just going to go ahead and use Ironbark there. And roaring. Ramping again.
Convoke the spirits in.
It's much easier to dodge if you're positioning diagonally a little bit like this. Makes visibility a little easier.
You solve nothing.
Glaives.
Okay, here's the glaives.
Memory game.
Got one more memory game. I'm also wanting to... Man, another assignment. I'm also wanting to get my Heart of the Wild off here.
Right glaive. Tank glaive through boss again.
For the mana.
It's coming back.
These are cringe glaives. Terrible. Okay, and we are ramping.
It's coming back again.
Tranquility in 4.
Quick roar for everybody to get into positions. My position's right here, so I don't need to move much. Making sure all my hots are up on myself.
Convoke the spirits.
And I'm going to aim to be casting my Trank as this second beam appears. Right now. He's going to clip me. I just had to trust there. I wanted to finish my Trank. Donnie's a beast. Working in tight quarters here. And we're about to hit this, so I'm using Bark Skin and Iron Bark on somebody else. Quickly res. And remark. They got the crystal in time. Cancel that, Jim.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Using Nature's Swiftness to get an instant res.
Soak star.
I'm assigned to the star group, so we're standing off to the side here on star. Doing a little mini ramp and casting Wild Growth as we get pulled. Go ahead and Bark Skin this. Oh, it's not up. And here, scooting to the side just a little bit because the dunks happen right where we soaked.
I have a crystal. Someone else now doesn't.
And we're standing on the mark.
Soak star.
On marks.
Ramping here. I'm going to reverse my order here because I want to have that Wild Growth cast before we get pulled. This one I am not roaring. I don't remember if I marked to the wild
Personals
or
in
not, so I'll
15.
go ahead and cast that now. I know that I can stand and cast here because the dunks happen on the marks. Now we're standing to the side of the marks a little bit.
Stampeding Roar in 15. Soak Star.
Just doing a little mini ramp here because I know I'm going to have to ramp for real after this. And I don't want to have to spend too much mana. So we're going to roar here. I am going to Heart of the Wild as we move to our next assignment. We'll just do it right now.
Get ready for P3 knock.
Okay, and then we're ramping into this P3 knock. It doesn't show on the timers because of just how NRT works with this transition, but I'm ramping now. Arc skinning. Aiming to have everything except for wild growth done, so I can wild growth right now. So I'm not having to have my group wait for me. I'm able to move with them on time.
Right side, get ready for memory game.
My position for pre-positioning for the memory game is right here, and so I'm not standing on top of anybody else in case I get assigned. It's X, triangle, circle. I did not get assigned, so I get to just cast.
X's go first. Make some space for X's, please. Good. Triangle and circle.
And now that I don't have memory game, I can actually just stand wherever I want. So I'm gonna position a little bit more centrally. Here's the soak.
Triangle, circle, X,
Stampeding
triangle,
Roar in
circle.
15.
Triangle, circle, you're good.
Okay, we did the wrong soak there, so we're gonna have to really catch up. We were the middle group.
Invoke the
Okay,
spirits in
made it work.
15.
All right, and here we're ramping into this knock. We're all grouping up. Gating and convoking as we move. My first position here for the memory game is right here. And I'm going to soak and trink and pray that it doesn't spawn a line on me.
X and T.
We're good.
T when this is done.
Looking for a
Blast and go.
safe position. Staying inside the piss circle.
Memory game.
Okay, memory game. We're spreading out just a little bit. It is. It is T. Diamond circle. I'm T, so I need to be going first. Trying not to drop it on top of a crystal person. I don't have a res for Riv.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
You 17 on left. You're on right.
No res.
Here's the knockback.
Just drop someone.
Mage drop. Extraction button.
Invoke the sp-
I fucked this. They both dropped. Damn.
That sucks.
Memory.
Donnie never dropped. Donnie never dropped.
Is blue position 2 and red 1 and 3? No. Tank is 1. Yeah, tank is 1 and
In case people,
4.
while
Red
this
is 2 and 5, and then
issues,
blue is
when we
3.
get to that last phase, if we end up going to that third phase, everybody just spreads in the last circle around the edges, and you just DPS the boss. You don't have to do the memory game. You don't have to do soaks. You don't have to do anything. We just push the boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't prog as far as
You're
health
not
goes, but
running
I'm
all
pretty
over
sure
or
for
murdering people or
length
making
of the
soaks
boss
happen.
that was
We just make a nice
prog.
little circle around the last ring, and we just burn boss.
Yep. One of those people I think can actually stand on the piss puddle person in the center. If there's not enough room, I don't know what it like actually looks like in game.
So, quick question. So, we gate that first one when that area denied. We gate that first one.
Pat
Is
attack.
that
Keep on
second
keeping on.
order?
Wish you could stay up and watch you guys get this tonight. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Book it. Okay.
I mean, I think if all the DPS
Thank you.
are
Thank
alive, we're
you.
not gonna
I
make
hope
it.
we get it tonight too. That'd be
I feel like we might beat it.
that'd be a big relief.
Yeah, it'll be close.
I don't want it to have to go until tomorrow.
Hello, hello.
And thank you for the follow, Pat attack.
Did you see like the cadence of it, Zan, on right side?
Yeah,
We do memory game,
I
and
was
then-
I basically just kind of stopped DPS to kind of see the mechanics to make sure I didn't fuck anything up there.
Yep.
And then
we could that was probably the one thing we missed with break being out is like we actually could have a gate on both sides, but I just don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, you have like gig amount of time to run out of it.
Long overdue follow here on Twitch.
Mages on
Your
which
YouTube touch you had a
server are
Resto
you and
Druid.
Zai getting?
Awesome.
I ideally don't want to be in one of those.
That's encouraging to hear. I'm glad that I was able to be helpful for you on your journey with
Especially
Resto
with no
Druid.
healer in range.
Are you saying the orbs?
On the knock. the knocks, the 2 soaks.
Appreciate it.
I
am
go grab my
always-
seed.
I'm always getting the one that's south, closest to like where we're running to.
Okay.
Even if they're like front and back, they're usually like tilted slightly. If they're like directly parallel, I've been going to the one in front, but technically that wasn't established. I'm also trying to like insta leap to it.
Dude, that P2 where I didn't have my seed was like
What'd you say? My brain is fucking blowing up right now or
exploding.
something?
Yeah,
That's a fucking. I was gonna say, shout out that calm. That was awesome.
I was trying to like.
Triska just ran over and picked it up when I dropped it, so it worked out.
Yeah. Did you go to the middle, like forgetting you didn't have one?
Yeah, and I just picked one up. Yeah.
That's what I figured happened.
When you've
I
done
did the
that
same thing.
choreography so many times, but then you don't.
Yeah, you picked up mine, so I was just staring for the crystal on the ground.
Shout out everyone who fucking dove for that crystal before the stun. I saw a few people doing it.
Yeah, there was
All
like
right,
3
ramping
we
here.
found
Yeah.
Getting a Swiftwind off as early as possible on 2 rejuves.
I was like, fuck it, we're gonna figure it out.
If that happens,
I mean, if you get it, you can just hold it the whole phase and be fine.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then extending with the Swiftman, catching a quick drink. And then we'll finish our ramp into pull here.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility and
Invoking on pull. Getting one more Soul of the Forest off. Oh, we got one from Convoke, so we'll use both of those. Ranking and getting Wild Growth off for the crystals pop. And now we are getting 1 regrowth on each of the crystals for the cleave healing. Prioritizing keeping high abundance with our Soul of the Forest. We'll use Nature's Swiftness here to help top up 1. Okay, watching for the glaives. And we're about to go upstairs or downstairs. We lucked out. We didn't get a sign, so I don't have to click anything. Tank is doing both of the upstairs ones for us. I can just heal.
Stampeding roar in 15.
X is 2. I'm going to go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild here for the mana. And that will allow me to get 1 more cast off. Going into the intermission. Positioning middle here and roaring as soon as everybody's in range.
Watch this claim for the beginning.
And we're ramping, watching glaives as we move. Going to be innervating the Holy Pally here, so we can bomb into the crystals with Holy Lights. So I want to cast that before I Convoke on him.
Close to us. Right click through boss.
And we'll help out a little bit on the crystals with Nature's Swiftness, but we don't need to do much because he's got those covered.
Memory game.
Blue, so blue has 1 click. X, and that's marking the 3rd assignment.
Stampeding roar in
T.
15.
So doing a little camera shake like that helps with being able to see what mark you have. I'm not going to freak out too much about my abundance stacks here because I'm going to be ramping after this. So positioning centrally here and roaring as soon as everybody is in range. I'm not going to help with those soaks because that's immunity people, and I don't want to be in it to make people think that it's covered because I will not be able to stay. So we're ramping here, prioritizing crystal people first. And I'm going to go ahead and Barkskin here as well so that if I get clipped by a glaive, I'm good. Also, it increases my healing output by increasing Everbloom healing. Watching these glaives. Little movement here.
Memory game.
Alright, we're going upstairs or downstairs. We're going blue. Circle. Triangle, and I can use my Heart of the Wild again for more mana. And I'm not going to build right now our abundance stacks because I'm going to be ramping right after this. We're roaring as soon as we go up. Boom. And we're ramping. Our position's like right here, so we don't have to move anywhere. I'm going to aim to be casting Trank on the 2nd beam here. Just popping my potion. There's the beam. And Convoking out of that. I'm kind of low on my rejuve stacks, but that's just how it goes sometimes. And now I'm aiming to have quiet movement and just hitting lots of regrowths. not clipping a crystal. My crystal play that I have to worry about is right next to me. There, I'm bark skinning, going into bear form, and also iron barking somebody else just to make sure that.
Donnie, I don't think you want to know how close that spear was to my fucking
Whatever, safe. Gonna life bloom myself as we go in here. Oh, oh good, I pressed Stampeding Roar by accident, but it was on cooldown, so I didn't waste it. Wild growthing here as we get pulled. Roaring now. I'm going to be roaring the first and the third of these sucks. I'm going to scoot a little bit off to the side here. The dunks are going to happen where we stood for the soak. So I know I'm safe here.
Get ready on the marks.
Repositioning on the mark so I don't have to move, and so that the beam is very predictable for everybody to already be in. And here I'm going to reverse my Wild Growth and Swiftman because we are getting pulled. I'm safe to cast here because it's going to dunk on the line. And now we're positioning to the other side of the mark.
Stampeding Roar in 15. Soak Star.
And it's on me. We don't have to move because we're already where we need to be. And getting pulled. Here's the roar. Seed was out of position,
Yeah,
so.
I'm sorry, that won't happen again.
What'd you do?
I fat fingered flying serpent kick. Cause I'm smart. I'm sorry.
I was wondering where my seed went.
Yep. Right through. Smart.
Do we have a repair?
You know, I've been I was a
Rebuff
raid
Mark
leader
of
for a
the
long
Wild.
time. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Barry.
I was just saying the repair. Like, if you want, you can always just release him out. But there's one right here. I just can't ping it.
I was a raid leader for a long time, and I think Zath picked your seat up.
That wasn't that funny. I don't know why I laughed. That wasn't that funny.
I'm
Okay,
dropping
stop.
main stat. Main stat Hardy's left side. Secondary stat is right side.
Ew, secondary stat.
On our left or the boss's left?
Shut the fuck up.
My west or your west?
North or south?
Getting a good little chuckle out of Bill or Jim Chad means you hit a good little sneaky one.
Look what I'm having to deal with in my Twitch chat, goddammit.
No.
What's going on?
Alright, ramping on
Reminds me
pull
of that
here.
salad bar meme, where it's like, congrats on your salad bar kill. It was a lot harder than pre-nerf or whatever. And then it says like 4 times in the actual message.
Explain this.
I don't know why I cast a regrowth there
5,
like it's
4,
it's
2,
the war within.
1.
Alright, here we go. Ramping into pull. And getting off our one more soul of the forest before we drink. And 1 regrowth on each of these for the cleave healing. Prioritizing keeping abundant stacks up with putting soul of the forest on cooldown. Using nature swiftness to help with topping up the crystal. We're good right here, so we can just stand and deliver. Nice, we didn't go down, so we do not have a click assignment here. And that also means we get to pad because we have more targets up here to heal, and the crystal targets are taking more damage than everybody else. So your HPS will be typically higher on pulls where you do not get assigned. Here I'm going to do a quick Heart of the Wild for the mana.
Beams.
And once everybody's in range, we're roaring, running at the beam, and ramping. Prioritizing people with crystals. I'm watching for glaives as well. It's easier to dodge glaives if you stand diagonally like this. I'm using my Innervate on the Holy Pally here. Oh, they're slow in killing the crystals, so my Innervate was actually way too early. It's unfortunate. So, kind of wasted it on him, so we'll help out with the crystals here.
Glaives.
Okay, and we're going to be going downstairs potentially here. Nope. Get to stay up. I'll use Harnar Rishable because I always forget to use it.
Careful behind us.
Watching this glaive. It's going to bounce.
Stampeding Roar in
Circle,
15.
I'm already almost in position.
That one's coming back.
Oh!
Why'd I do that? I don't know.
Saw that happen.
You know, I was a raid leader for a while.
I feel like he did that on purpose. I don't know. He just wanted to do phase 1 so bad. He was like,
Yeah,
you know what?
Bill loves
We haven't done it a phase 1 for tonight.
Okay.
No
really
tanks.
changed.
That's a tank
piece of
fight.
shit, dude. I'm a fucking piece of shit. I'm actually so fucking mad.
He really
Sheriff
likes
of
to go for
Nottingham
P3
decided it was
P1
time for some
defense.
taxes.
He likes a humble ball count.
We have 7 more pulls to kill it before we have 400 pulls, and the prophecy is fulfilled. So we gotta lock it in.
When's break? I gotta go check everyone who's on Mal'Ganis and then look up all these names that are connected to their Twitch chats and hunt them down one by one systematically.
See you, Maury. Have a good night.
Oh, sorry,
Thanks
I
for
didn't
tuning
say that out
in.
loud. Is my mic open?
Why are you actually getting like shitters in your chat?
I don't know.
Yo, thanks for subbing to the Twitch stream. What's up, guys? Thanks for checking my stream. I'm gonna talk about my stream out loud in my fucking Discord during raid all the time now. Thanks, guys.
Hey, I mean, if they watch you, they'd be like, man, this guy cheats. Just like me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, ramping into pool here. Gonna get off one more Soul of the Forest before we trank. And as the crystals are spawning, we're going to do 1 regrowth into each of them for the cleave healing. Prioritize using Soul of the Forest on cooldown so we get good abundant stacks. Oh, we really did not do well.
Memory game.
Tank glaive, boss.
The variance on that opener is crazy. Okay, we got triangle.
Stampeding
I'm
Roar.
gonna do a little
in
camera shake
15.
here to see my mark. It's diamond. Oops, I missed my Swiftman click there. 2 mistakes already. Let's wipe it up. Positioning in the middle here. We're gonna roar so everybody can move faster for this beam. Pressing roar as soon as everybody is visible in my frames again. Already ramping here, and I'm going to use Innervate on the Holy Pally as the crystals pop, so you can bomb Holy Lights into them. Invoking. And we'll help out with the crystals now with the Nature Swiftness. Don't really need to do much on this set because he's carrying it so hard. Watching these glaives. You can finish your cast on a regrowth or something as long as you had started it before the glaives cast. Or before the glaives appear, I should say.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
I'm not going to worry about my abundant stacks here because I know I'm going to be ramping as soon as we move here, so I don't want to ramp too early. We're going to roar, and we're ramping now. Prioritizing people with seeds first. Watching for glaives as we move, because I have a habit of getting hit by those right here. Ramping, 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 and we'll go ahead and convoke. And we can res Sidon here. We'll remark of the wild. There's no crystals to heal here.
Memory game.
Okay, we have 1 click as the blue assignment to mark that 3rd one. Red does 2 and 5. Alright, so we get to be right here. And I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild since it's ready. And we're all dead.
Tranquility Roar in 10.
Come on, guys, you can't throw a like that. The hell?
When it's wipe, if you make it into the middle like that, you don't have to have a repair cost, so that's pretty nice. This is a very expensive boss.
Dissonance? Do we do it wrong or does someone walk in while
Nah, I died with
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Yeah. Did you die like super last second?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Or I might actually
It still
roll
goes
into
off,
the
right?
boss. Oh, I
I
might
think
roll
no,
into the
no.
boss.
If the beam is happening and you walk in the, that's what I did yesterday. I thought I got the symbol wrong, but if you walk into the boss while the beam is going, you set off dissonance as well. You go in his hitbox.
I'm ready. Alright.
Ramping here as the pool's starting. Trying to get an early Swiftman so that I can get one more in. Get as many powerful rejuves as possible for this ramp. Extending everything on myself, aiming to have the last hots that I cast on myself
5,
so that they're the
4,
longest duration.
3, 2,
Catching quick
1.
little drink, and then ramping here at 1 second. Gonna try to get off one more Swiftmend, Soul of the Forest, and then Trank. Have a global or two here to kill before the crystals come out, so cast our Wild Growth. Casting one regrowth into each of the crystals for the cleave healing. Using Nature's Swiftness.
Glaives.
Holy crap, Donnie. What did he do? What did he do?
Memory game.
Alright, we have blue assignment, so getting our one click here. Diamond, watching this glaive.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Coming back through boss.
Gonna go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild here. Put it on cooldown, get some more mana back. And positioning centrally and roaring as soon as we can. Have everybody back visible on our frames.
Innervate the spirits in 15.
Already ramping. Prioritizing crystal people first. And I'm going to innervate the Holy Pally here. We're convoking. And he can carry these seeds pretty easily with all those free holy lights.
Glaives.
We'll help out a little bit here. And I'm going to go ahead and Harnir Racial now before we transition because I always forget to use it. Since we're still upstairs, the tank is doing the marks. I don't have to do anything. Camera shake to help see what I am. Circle.
Right, glaive. Kind of through boss.
Ah, canceled my wild growth there. Making sure we don't let our life bloom fall off. Roaring, and we're ramping now. Watching that glaive.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
Standing diagonally helps with visibility for the glaives.
You solve nothing.
Overrode a rejuve there. Okay, watching these glaives. And we're going upstairs, or... Yep, there we go. That's... triangle. We're circle, so we're 1. And going to get off Heart of the Wild here. More mana. And we're positioning centrally, going to roar to get everybody in their positions. And we're ramping. Going to be aiming to cast Tranquility as the second beam starts. I'm going to reverse my Wild Growth and Swiftman because I did get... Ah!
Slice of shadow. An inevitable end. Slice of shadow.
That was all just bad. Alright, Bark skinning here. Gonna Iron Bark Trisket because he's low. No, I used it. Sorry, Donnie. I got sniped and then I rezzed and sniped him.
Stampeding Roar in 15. Soak Star.
It's left of marks.
Okay, casting Wild Growth here as we get pulled. I'm gonna Healthstone that. And moving a little bit off to the side here, because the dunk is going to happen where we were standing for the soak. Using Innervate and ramping and positioning in advance on the mark for the next soak. We don't have to move because we're already where we need to be. Finishing up our ramp. Let's Remark of the Wild for Donnie.
Personals in 15.
Anybody else's game like skip
This was the only outcome.
I couldn't like the projectiles of the soaks going off like blocked the soaks. Like, I literally didn't know where to go.
There was one in the center nearly. It was just like far a little off the right on circle or something.
It's like completely impossible to see. They just blocked my screen.
I should have just stayed in it, but you were in it, Shug, and then you ran out of it. And I thought
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Because I didn't want to take extra damage from your kind of guy. But I should have just stayed in it.
Well, I think the middle one was also going off.
Well, no, that
There I played a little bit more unpredictably compared to what I normally do. I usually opt to plant and let other people move.
That's why I noticed we dropped.
But I tried dodging more there, and Jim also dodged like he normally does, and so we dodged together, and I got clipped, and then I rezzed, and then we were already...
Why did that mechanic happen?
Yeah.
I fucking hate this guy. He just triggers me. It just triggers me. I can hear it. I can hear it.
I'm gonna have to. We're not going again until I know who dropped those soaks.
I'm gonna go ahead and take my break here. I'll be right back.
To fucking stab you at BlizzCon.
Be right back. I gotta poop.
Be right back as well.
What's break timer at? Like 9?
9:20.
By the way, is what was discussed earlier? That's still going on?
It's a little bit better. I think maybe... I don't know. It's just hard because I want to give them as much space as possible, but I think maybe Shug could go a little bit further, and then Breezy goes a little bit further, but I don't know how that feels for them. They're the important ones, right? So if it's sketchy for us, we just kind of have to deal with it, I think.
No, it was not raid related at all.
Okay.
What do you mean, is that still going on?
Check Chud chat.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's still going on. Are we still Mal'Ganis 13, Chinese?
We are.
Yeah, you're the one with the body cam on, and you're like the most obvious, dude.
Yeah, it's actually like kind of fucking crazy.
Shut up.
But all right, like actually just zero social awareness, kind of fucking crazy.
Yo, put some respect on little gay Calvi.
How much time is left on break?
4 minutes.
You know you should have told him 2.
I know.
No, I'm already logged back on.
Sorry.
I just relogged to what's it called? Make sure I don't crash.
I think I'm gonna go to McDonald's for the rest of break.
Now, can a horde character invite my shaman?
No.
Sure, man. Is it Chieftain at Casey?
A Casey shaman.
Kind of disappointed, but whatever. Did that not work?
What server you on?
Area. Thank you.
Hello.
Oh, I found out who it is.
It was me.
There's some guys from Queue It Up.
Who the fuck is that?
Who's
That's
that?
what I
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck is that? And also, when the fuck is that?
They are 30%. No, they're sorry. They're 73.54% in phase 4. They're number 10 on Mal'Ganis. Wasn't that hard to find them?
Let's fucking go, dude.
I
what,
too
they're just
browse
hate watching you?
Raider.io and talk shit. Oh, random guild I have nothing in common with.
It is kind
Twitch
of
stream?
based, actually.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're on the same server. We share
They're
such
on-
identity.
We're competing on the same server, yeah.
As soon, As soon as we kill this boss, everyone tune into the guild behind us and just talk shit to them, dude. You suck.
Hey, you guys lack social awareness. You need to stop this right now. Stop it.
Did you do something to them, Sidon?
I don't even know who the fuck they are. I don't know anyone
What
in
did
that
you
guild.
do?
There's a guy named Breezy in that guild, dude. I think Breezy's a double spy.
Oh, hold on. Is that our doppelganger guild?
I was gonna say, isn't there a
No.
copycat guild? Well, not an
That
actual
was
copycat.
Essence of Aggression is the or something like that is the one that has a bunch of people that are named or were named very similar to.
Yeah, that was so weird.
Such a good bit.
The multiverse.
Actually, a banger
Hello,
bit.
everyone.
We should do that.
Wait, so in P4, the what is it? The fucking things where you have to move right and left. I remember hearing something about giving an air horn to that. How do you do that?
Bigwigs.
You should have a sound, and it's through bigwigs. If you're getting a sound when you get assigned the star in the intermission, I believe it's the same mechanic.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that makes a sound. Makes a fucking doing sound.
Yeah, and that one is left, right, left. Just be aware that it might be left and like backward or left and forward kind of thing, depending on the angle of your star lines.
Okay.
And then if you're number 3, you need to wait in the center until one goes off, or otherwise you'll fucking die.
That's
That sounds
really like.
That sounds
that's-
sketchy as fuck.
Yeah, that's the hard part of P4 is 3 needs to like be patient until 1 goes off and then you move, or otherwise you'll get clipped and you'll kill a bunch of people.
Outside of that, do we have a replacement of Break's immunity, or are we having Yogurt do that one and then just kill it before we have a 4th?
It's either that or the only other immunity is Sidon. It's also not a super. It's not like a super mandatory thing, I don't think.
No.
But yeah, it'd be Sidon.
I was looking at a lot of polls of where a lot of kills are recent kills, and people are definitely killing it before the 4th run.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So, I think you just bump up,
Jim,
up
it was
everyone's
it was
immunities.
Zanlock's Jim.
What?
Nothing. I just pinged you where to change the sound.
Oh, the burnt peanut is playing.
Goop, goop, goop.
You know how I get after the burnt peanut was mentioned.
Aggro.
Let's ride.
Outside check.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Hmm. Okay, wrapping here on pull.
Reset over quick.
Sit up, sit up, sit up.
Ending with my last couple hots on myself. Extending with a Swiftman, catching a quick drink.
5, 4,
And then a finishing
3,
ramp into
1.
Tranquility
Invoke. Trying to get one more Swiftman off before using Trank. And I'll have one global here to use a wild growth before we start healing crystals. Oh, they're a little slow. Okay, getting one regrowth on each of the crystals for the cleave healing. Prioritizing using Soul of the Forest on cooldown.
Glaives.
Okay, and we're about to possibly go downstairs now. Nope.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Circle. I don't really need it yet, but I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild now because it times up better with going into the intermission. Getting in the middle here, roaring as soon as everybody's frames are visible. And we're ramping.
Invoke the spirits in 15.
Standing diagonal like this helps with visibility for glaives. And going to go ahead and, oops, get a B-res. Innervating Holy Pally here, so we can bomb into these with Holy Lights. We'll help out now with some Nature Swiftness, watching this glaive, the despawned.
Memory game.
Didn't get assigned anything.
15.
Right glaive. Beams.
Okay, and roaring as soon as everybody's visible again. We're ramping now, prioritizing people that have crystals. Really watching the glaives here because I have a habit of getting hit when we're moving for the beams.
Tank glaive for boss.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bark skin here. Both for that initial hit and then also so that if I get clipped by a glaive, I'm less likely to die. Usually I tend to get clipped when I'm focusing on ramping and stuff. Alright, we're dodging the glaives.
Memory game.
Man, we lucked out we didn't go down at all. I don't think. Okay, Heart of the Wild's going to be coming up soon, so I want to use that before we phase. Doing a little camera shake makes it easier to see what our assignment is. I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild now. And then roaring as soon as everybody gets in range. Boom. So that everybody can get to their positions. Getting in position for the intermission, which is right here. Ramping. Going to be aiming to use Tranquility as the second beam appears. We'll go ahead and plot now. And convoking. Be close to Donnie here. Be okay. Trying to have quiet movement here, getting as many regrowths off as possible. Okay, here I'm bark skinning. I'm going to iron bark somebody random and then go bear form just for a little bit of extra safety. Get Onk, so that's good. We got Mark of the Wild off, so we should be good. Gonna get Swiftmend off here. Getting in position to the side of the marks for this first one. We're doing a little mini ramp here. Going to be casting Wild Growth as this hits so that we are able to move for the suck. Relying on instant casts now as we get into position. Going to use Nature Swiftness on the lowest target just to get it off cooldown. And stand off to the side of the mark here. It's going to dunk where we were standing for the soak. Going to be ramping. Positioning on the mark so we don't have to move.
Soak star.
I'm going to reverse my Wild Growth and Swiftmend here because the suck. Going to remark of the Wild. We're standing off the mark here so that we can dodge this dunk. Okay, now we're moving to the opposite side.
Stampeding roar in 15. Soak star.
It's a little too far. Okay, right there. Go ahead and use Harney Racial. Here's Roar. Getting into position. Alright, and then we are ramping now. I'm going to quickly get off my Heart of the Wild because I don't want to have to worry about it during P3. But we're ramping now, even though the timer doesn't say it on MMSRT. And trying to finish so that our global right here is a Wild Growth, and we're convoking. I've not been able to hit 12 rejuves there. It's just too difficult to ramp. Excuse me? I got meleeed? If that's correct, which usually this isn't.
Could have been more rights.
Soaks.
Spread on left.
Chokes right side.
Fuck me.
X, then circle, then diamond. X first.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Sorry.
Circle, and diamond.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
Your efforts are the
Tranquility in 15.
of light, of life.
Spread again
Soaks.
on left. Diamond goes first, then X, then T. Diamond goes first, then X, T is to make room.
X died, I think.
That's okay.
Yep.
Memory game.
You guys
Did not
did
think
great.
that one would connect, but it did.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know if death recap is correct because it usually isn't, but it says I died to a melee, and I don't think there's any other mechanic there that I could have died to.
Yep, he came over and slapped you for sure.
Whoosh.
Really?
Assigning gender to the deity. Wow.
Did you die there, Bernie? I tried shadow stepping you, but it just
You died to melee.
I died to Constellation. Yeah.
You got meleeed 3 times, Rag.
I was wondering.
You
Okay.
lived 3 melees, dude?
Dang.
Apparently they only hit for 167k.
Yeah, I wasn't confident in that timing. I tried to shadow step to you, and it just like put me somewhere else. That's like the second time it's done it where I'm clicking somebody directly, and it's not fucking actually targeting them.
I don't really know how you got meleeed. Is there like a mechanic where if a tank is at a range, the boss just melee someone?
That I know of.
I don't know. I'm like in my full payoff window from ramping there, so I don't know if healer aggro is a thing. It usually isn't.
No, it shouldn't be that late.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it creates like a new boss when it does that thing, which is probably an aggro reset.
I was gonna say you
When it
might.
splits.
I mean, it's not even really your fault though, because you're not too close on the replay at least. But it is a thing that like in this game, when something is spawning, you can't be under it.
Yeah, he was not under it
But
at all.
he
It's
was
just
not under
healer
it at
aggro.
all. Yeah.
All good. It's the first time it's happened. We should be fine.
Yeah, Riv has this funny thing
That's
called
just
like
generally.
blood bow.
I'm just ripping that because that's like a good PSA of like don't stand under that probably while they're spawning.
Five, four,
All right.
3,
Ramping into
2,
pool here.
1.
Tranquility in 1.
Getting off one more soul of the forest before we trank. And then using wild growth to buy a global before the crystals spawn. Using 1 regrowth on each of the crystals for the cleave healing. Prioritizing using swift mend. On cooldown, getting our abundant stacks higher.
Glaives.
Alright, dodging glaives.
Memory game.
We're red, so we have 2 clicks here. This first one needs to be fast. And this one doesn't need to be quite as fast, but
Stampeding roar
doesn't
in
need to happen.
15.
BRT.
Behind us.
Go ahead and use Heart of the Wild now to get some mana back. Also times up better going into the intermission if I use it now. Roaring as soon as everybody's visible on frames. And we are ramping, watching glaives as we move.
Innervate the spirits.
Prioritizing casting on people that have seeds first. Standing diagonally like this helps with visibility for the glaives. Going to be innervating Holy Pally for dumping holy lights into these crystals. We'll use a Nature Swiftness to help with the crystals now.
Glaives.
Sever the light.
See them go.
Memory game.
Red again.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
And I'm a little low on my abundance stacks here, but I'm going to be ramping immediately after this, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, and we'll roar right now. Moving into the beam, and we're ramping. Watching these glaives. Ooh, bad glaives.
I am denial.
Left glaive through us.
You solve nothing.
Left glaive through us.
Glaives.
Sever the light.
Dodging glaives.
Memory game.
Going downstairs, maybe.
Left glaive. Through boss tank side.
Man, these are terrible.
Careful behind.
We
Oh my gosh.
Tranquility in 15.
waste your time.
You just drop it, Rag. I'll pick it up.
I ebb and flow, the darkest of tides.
Okay, ramping into the intermission. That was a mess.
Invoke the spirits in
I'm
15.
impressed we did not die there. Okay, gonna be using Trank in as soon as this second beam appears. He's right on me, yeah.
But futile.
Just inst right on top of me. I can't move there.
Shatter in shame. Enough. The dark well calls and I answer. Can you hear?
40 seconds.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Find your marks. Be ready for left of marks.
Soak Star.
Shadows take you.
I was a little far back, so
Watch lines.
Invoke the spirits.
normally he
in
doesn't have to
15.
worry about me because I'm a bit further forward, but I was all out of sorts going into that phase with the weirdness with all the soaks and stuff.
Soak Star.
Shadows take you.
Oh man, I should not have roared there. I should have used it later.
Watch lines again.
Personals in 15.
Doing a crappy little ramp there just to keep things on timed out.
This last one.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
I have no
Soak
roar
Star.
here. I used it in the wrong time.
Right of marks.
Shadows take you.
Watch lines.
Darkest well.
I swear if this is the kill, I'm gonna be so sad.
You cannot stop what has begun. You cannot end the ending. Midnight fall.
Convoke is a little off here. Question is, do I randomly convoke now or do I save it?
Memory game.
I think I just send it now. Okay, T, circle,
T, circle, triangle.
triangle, circle. So I'm second.
Circles go. Triangles go. Watch constellations.
Spread on left. T, triangle, diamond. T is first. Triangles touch. Good job.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
Your efforts are the absence of reason.
Alright, innovating here. We're almost back on. Dating.
So.
Get rid of the soaks again.
Spread on left. Circle, diamond, triangle. Circle first. Oh, careful. Careful.
Oh, thank goodness.
All things considered, that was a good recovery.
Yeah.
My bad.
I have many lucky dudes.
We spawned so many soaks. You won that.
Yeah, that was wild.
That's demonic.
That was
Okay,
fucking
to
crazy.
be fair, like, oh, I can't really.
I mean, we did it. I was like, holy shit. We're so
Yeah.
fucked.
Surprised you didn't die to that right now when you fucking landed, honestly. I thought you were just straight up dead.
Me too, dude.
Okay, so small optimization. I need to be further in on the intermission. I mean, that's my assignment. I just even more so. All right, catching a quick drink, finishing up the ramp now, into pull.
Tranquility in 4.
Invoking, gonna get one more Soul of the Forest off before we trank. And tranking. Then we're just spinning globals, waiting for the crystal spawn, using one regrowth on each crystal to get the cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundant stacks before healing the crystals. Using Nature's Swiftness to help with the crystals. Watching for the glaives. Can finish that regrowth cast because I started it before the glaives started. Did not go downstairs, so we are free to just heal.
It's coming back.
Stampeding roar in 15.
X. I don't need it right now, but I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild because it times up better with the going into the intermission. Positioning in the middle here and watching for everybody to get back in range. Roaring then. And we are ramping. Watching for glaives as we move.
Invoke the spirits in 15.
Standing diagonally because it's a little easier to see the glaives. Finishing up the ramp. And gonna go ahead and innervate Vernie there. Go ahead and use an instant cast battle res. We need to help with these last couple crystal heals.
Memory game.
Tank glaive through boss.
Okay, we're red, so we have 2 clicks.
Go again.
Yeah, it's workable.
Stampeding roar in 15.
This isn't the time for experimenting.
I will say if you're gonna stack directly behind the boss when there's glaives coming out, be
Hey Sippy, how's it going?
That tank side one bounces back because it's quick and you won't see it. So either don't do that or toss it yourself, or just be aware and like ready to move.
Uh-oh.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
Can I get a repair?
Oh.
So glad that Peaky Blinders Wednesday's over.
What Wednesday?
We got 12 more minutes, mate.
What'd he say?
Hate this boss.
What did he say?
Yeah.
5, 4.
It's a blender.
2, 1.
Tranquility in 4.
Ramping into pull here. Something got off with my my Swiftman, so I'm not gonna be able to fit in one more Soul of the Forest like I normally do. We'll just do it now. Usually can fit in one more before I push Trank. Putting one regrowth on each crystal here for the cleave healing. Using Nature Swiftness on the crystals as well, prioritizing keeping our abundance stacks high over the crystals. And dodging.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs now? Nope, we get to heal. Just watching glaives.
Stampeding roar.
I don't need it now, but I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild. Helps time it out a little bit better going into the intermission. I'm going to refresh Hots on myself. Positioning in the middle here, and we're going to roar as soon as everybody gets in range. Now, moving towards the beam. And we're ramping, prioritizing people with seeds first. Really watching for glaives as we move. And I'm going to go ahead and Bark Skin before this hit. Innervating the Holy Pally for Holy Lights into the crystals here. Prioritizing my rotation first over the crystals. Just keeping high abundance stacks and stuff because he's really carrying us through this one. So,
Purple behind us.
Dodging.
Memory game.
We go down. Yes, so we have red. So this first one needs to be clicked very quickly. Second one is not so quickly. Little camera shake to see what I am. X.
Roar in 15.
Okay, getting in the middle and roaring now. Moving towards the beam. And we're ramping. Trying to keep that Swiftmend rolling. It's always on cooldown. Oh, I just overrode a Soul of the Forest there.
Right glaive.
That should expire. Not nearly as early as I thought it would. Okay, dodging here. Do we go downstairs?
Memory game.
Yep, we got blue, so we got one click now.
Left glaive.
And we can go ahead and Heart of the Wild now, so that we are good to go into the intermission.
Oh, my bad.
Get positioning in the middle here.
I was right, and you guys made me panic.
And roaring for everybody to get in position. We are ramping. My position's right here. Going to be casting Trank as soon as I see the second beams. I'm going to reverse my Wild Growth and Swiftmend here. Aiming for really quiet movement here, getting lots of regrowths. And as soon as we all start here, I'm going to Bark Skin, Iron Bark somebody else, and then Bear Form. So Bark Skin, Iron Bark, Bear Form, just for a little bit of safety. Refresh Life Bloom on myself.
Enough. The dark well calls, and I answer.
Sorry, Bill.
Can you hear it?
Stampeding roar in 15.
Okay, going into this, getting in position. We're by to the side of the marks. Doing a little mini ramp here. Going to cast Wild Growth as soon as the damage hits. That way we don't have to worry about the suck. Roaring this first one. Leaning on instant casts here as we get in position. I'm going to Bark Skin that as well. Scooting a little bit to the side so I don't have to worry about this dunk. I know it's going to be right where we were standing for the soak. Okay, now we're positioning on the marks, so we're already in position. Need to innervate myself. We're ramping. Finishing the ramp. And no roar here, so we're just fighting the pull. Using all of our instant casts that we can. Nature Swiftness, Swiftmend, all that good stuff.
Snulls in 15.
Okay, staying off the mark. This dunk is going to happen on top of the mark. And now we're moving to the other side of the mark. I'm just going to quickly Heart of the Wild for more mana.
Soak Star.
Doing a little mini ramp here. Wild Growth, Roar, and then leaning on our instant casts as we get into position. Going to capitalize on my abundant stacks right now until this dunk. Alright, and we are ramping.
No time spiral.
You cannot end the ending.
Bark skin here. Try to get all of my ramp done except for my wild growth, getting in position. Wild growthing and convoking, and everybody's dead anyways, but maybe we're still gonna practice, I don't know.
Memory game.
Just get somebody up, I guess. Okay, memory game T triangle diamond. So
I can't see over there.
So I'm last. Triangle's next, and then diamond's next. Right there.
Boom.
T triangle purple. What is purple?
Diamond.
Diamond, that's how my brain works, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I see it and the mark. It was good.
I don't really know what it is. Is that a miss soak?
Yeah, it's a soak somewhere.
Probably, yeah.
Not sure where.
Probably because the time spiral got missed. I just fat fingered it like 5 seconds early, or 10.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
You want me to drop pods?
I can.
Oh yeah. Sure.
Oh my gosh. Why can I not click on this?
Click it. There's a giant armadillo.
It's not an armadillo. That's a pangolin.
That's a pangolin, idiot.
Oh, I'll drop another main stat feast.
Part of the Genius Aardvarkius.
Main stat feast over here. So like 5 minutes left on it.
Outside of intermission healing, this feels kind of boring compared to some of the other end bosses. Yeah. Yeah, it's not crazy. Alright, ramping here on pull. We're doing an early swift mend. And then the next cast of swift mend will be my cue to drink. So extending all the hots on myself, catching a quick drink.
5, 4.
Then we're gonna
3,
finish our
2,
ramp here.
1.
Tranquility Spirits in 1.
Getting one more. Oh, 2 more Soul of the Forest. It's awesome. Tranquility, and then we're going into healing each of the crystals with 1 regrowth for the cleave healing. Prioritizing our abundant stacks using Nature's Swiftness.
Glaives.
Oh. Oh, those got topped up suddenly quickly.
Frozen.
Memory game.
Oh, I'm back.
Getting a battle res.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Circle. Alright, we'll go ahead and Heart of the Wild here, so it's up in time for the intermission.
Beans.
Roaring as soon as everybody is visible. And we are ramping, watching glaives as we move. It's very easy to zone out and get hit here. Standing diagonally to the boss because it's a little easier to see the glaives. And as we finish ramping here, I'm going to go ahead and bark skin, just for the little bit of extra healing amp, and then also so that if I get clipped by a glaive, I'm less likely to die while I'm focusing on
Glaives.
healing the crystals here.
Memory game.
Behind us again.
Okay, we're red, so we have 2 clicks here. First one needs to be very quick.
Yeah, I got it. Okay.
And circle.
Yeah, plus 4. Second kick.
Stampeding
X.
roar in 15.
Weep more.
Right glaive, breaker beams.
Stampeding roar. Watching glaives as we move.
2 glaives, 3 beams.
Ramping, prioritizing people that have crystals.
The right glaive behind us.
Lots of glaives here. Gonna go ahead and bark skin. Kick one off. Quick, get in the middle, save repair cost.
That's we're in the middle angle.
Just blew my shit. Move off.
Was the
My fault, my bad.
Giving it a minute on the forums.
Sepe, what are you playing nowadays, man?
Yeah, I got like 45. Gidon.
You're playing Enhancement Shaman at one point, right? Am I thinking of somebody else? When was that? That was like back in Dragonflight, I think.
That means
I don't know if I've checked in since then.
Valheim?
no recalibrator.
Enhanced Shaman and Shadow Priest last X-Pack.
An hour. Let's go.
Nice. Res Evoker.
Get a new
Ooh.
daddy. Get a new daddy.
How are you liking that? I did Prez as my split alt. And it was fun enough.
You can't do that.
I just
Yes, I
I'm
can.
not
My parents
I'm
are
not big into
dead.
alts this season, or really the past couple seasons. I just prefer to be on my Druid, so I think I'm gonna just mirror. Just gonna mirror next season. Just
We are all ready.
send Druid full whole hog. Played disc on Baloran. Nice.
Oh, I got Mecha Gnome. Let's go.
All right, ramping here.
Let it ride. Sit up, dodge fucking glaives. Can't believe Joseph is playing berries in mine fucking future. I want to play
Now
Shaman
watch
so
me
bad.
die to a glaive. Said that.
5,
No, do it, Shug.
4, 3,
All right,
2,
finishing ramp
1.
here into pull.
Tranquility in 4.
Invoking, gonna try to get off one more Soul of the Forest. And tranking. Healing the crystals, each with 1 regrowth for the cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundance stacks here, and then we'll go ahead and use our nature swiftness on healing the crystals.
Glaives.
Dodging glaives.
Memory game.
Okay, we have blue, so we have 1 click. Right there. And I don't need it right now, but I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild so that it's ready for the intermission. A little spot healing, moving into the middle, and roaring as soon as everybody's visible. Running into the beam, and we're ramping, prioritizing people that have the crystals. Also really watching for glaives here as we move. Standing diagonally here because it's a little easier to see the glaives. Gonna go ahead and bark skin.
Right glaive bouncer behind us.
Innervating the Holy Pally. And we're gonna go ahead and help with crystals now with the Nature Swiftness.
Glaives.
Popping up this last one with some regrowths. Boy, we've really fallen behind on this one.
Memory game.
We'll catch up in the intermission, it's okay. Also, when you go down with assignments, you typically go down a little bit in HPS. Because you don't have the crystal people to heal, and there's less people to heal as well.
Stampeding roar in 15.
At least that's been my experience with our healing comp and everything.
Right glaive, hunter box, square for beam, and left glaive.
Roaring, ramping, watching for the glaives.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
I am
left glaive.
Arc skin. Let's finish our ramp here.
You solve nothing.
Oak. There's no crystals to heal here, so we're just spamming on everybody else. Watching for the glaives now.
Sever the light.
Memory game.
Okay, we got one click to do here as blue. Diamond. And Heart of the Wild's up. I'm going to go ahead and use it now. A little bit of a wiggle to see what we are. You can do a camera shake or a wiggle to see your mark a little easier. Alright, and we are roaring and ramping. Watching that glaive. I'm going to aim to cast my Tranquility as I see the second beam.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
This is a certainty you must embrace. Shatter and shade.
Aiming for quiet movement here. Oh, somebody jumped in. Somebody got hit, so.
Kept getting pushed to the left, dude.
Rest felt good on all the burst healing in P2. Oh yeah, for sure.
Nowhere to drop my seed.
I feel like everybody's pretty.
You ever just proc like 7 in a row?
Well, never mind. I was gonna say everybody's pretty well stacked too.
I didn't get 7 in a row though.
But
It was just
there's.
Johnny had one and Rag
I guess
had
not.
one, and I was for some reason close to them.
Yeah, because
So, like, I
everybody's
went
spread
far
like
enough.
for the intermission and spread around the boss for P2, and then you're in 2 groups for P3. So never mind. But yeah, lots of burst healing for sure. Oh no, my ramp. Okay, we're gonna have a slightly weaker ramp here because I got a drink. I'm gonna forego doing the Swiftman that I normally do.
I think we're in full territory.
I need an extra 10 seconds.
Cancel, cancel, cancel.
Right.
Oh,
This is
it's all good.
As long as it's good.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tranquility in 1.
Alright, one more Soul of the Forest, and we're tranking. One regrowth into each of the crystals for the cleave healing, prioritizing keeping high abundance with the Soul of the Forest, using our Nature Swiftness to help top these up.
Glaives.
Okay, and we're watching the glaives here.
Memory
About to go
game.
downstairs, possibly. Nope. So we just get to heal. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick
Stand
Heart of the
feeding roar in
Wild. I
15.
don't really need it right now, but it times out better for the intermission if I do it now. I'm pretty low abundant stacks, but I'm not going to build right now because I'm going to need to in just a moment right here when we're moving. Roaring as soon as everybody is visible, and we are ramping. Prioritizing people that have crystals first.
Spirits in 15.
Really watching for glaives as we move. Standing diagonally just a little bit because it helps with visibility for the glaives. Finishing up the ramp. And innervate on the Holy Pally, finishing up the ramp here. Holy Pally is bombing Holy Lights into the crystals, so we really don't need to help a whole lot.
Behind us, through boss.
Glaives.
There we go. Hard carrying that one.
Memory
He's
game.
hard carrying that one. We're going downstairs, looks like. I got 2 clicks here. This first one needs to be very fast. Then we got a second click. Little camera wiggle to see what we are.
15.
Okay, getting into the middle, and we're roaring as soon as we see everybody now. And we're ramping. As we move, we're watching for glaives.
Convoke the spirits
Get
in
all our
15.
hots back up on ourselves. Okay, and convoking. Watching for glaives here.
flames.
Okay, new glaives coming.
Sever the light.
And another memory
Memory
game.
game.
Alright, we didn't get a sign. We'll go ahead and use our Heart of the Wild for mana here.
Which one is?
Hopefully they got that right. Nice, and we're getting ready to roar now, and we're ramping.
Waste your time. I ebb and flow, the darkest of tides.
Convoke the spirits in
I'm
15.
going to aim to push Trank as soon as the second beam starts. So right here.
Shatter in shade.
Aiming for quiet movement here so we can get as many regrowths as possible.
Slice of shadow.
It's quiet, slow, predictable movements. Being ready with externals as needed. I'm going to go ahead and bear form as well. So finishing that with bark and bear.
Enough. The dark well calls, and I.
Just for a little bit of extra safety. Going into this by casting Swiftmend, so I can get that on cooldown. Gonna do a little mini ramp here. Getting in position on the side of the marks. As soon as the damage hits, I'm gonna go ahead and Wild Growth so that I can fight this suck. Using Stampeding Roar for the first and third. And scooting over just a little bit. The dunks should happen where we just were standing for the soaks. Now we're positioning on the marks for this next soak. Innervating, ramping. A little late on that innervate. I'm going to reverse my Wild Growth and Swiftmend here, so that time's better with the movement. Looking for somebody with low health to use my Nature Swiftness on.
Knowlton 15.
We're safe here. The dunk should happen directly on the mark. Okay, now we're moving directly to the other side of the mark. Just doing a little mini ramp here.
15. Soak star.
I don't want to waste too much mana on this. This is our Stampeding Roar. And we're just going to quickly get our Heart of the Wild off for mana here. After this dunk, we're getting in position for the phase transition. I'm ramping here, even though it doesn't say it. So ramping going into P3 here. And the Bark Skin. Swiftman's a little off with this, but that's okay. I'm going to Wild Growth now while I can stand still. And we're Convoking. Okay, and then my position going into the memory game is right here. I'm standing here so that I don't clip anybody. Let's see what it is. It is circle, triangle, diamond. We are diamond, so we're last.
Oh, fuck.
Somebody got hit.
I fucked that up.
I just have to say what happened in phase 2 there. I don't know who left their seed like out in the group there, but I was able to grab it, run to middle, drop it perfectly in middle, and then make it back to my spot all in time.
Yeah, well, I didn't see it, so...
I got the clip, don't worry, it's getting uploaded right now.
Rebuff Mark of the Wild.
I wonder if it was mine. I was staring at the line, and because I didn't really look left of marks, and I was worried it wasn't going to hit.
Could be... I dropped mine left when I usually drop mine right, and maybe somebody else thought they picked it up, but I picked it up. I don't know, something weird.
Killed it.
Keep going. it was mine, dude. I was staring at the line and then looking at the planet to make sure that that one hit. And I was backpedaling instead of strafing,
5,
so I never picked it up.
4, 3.
All right, finishing
2,
our ramp here.
1.
Tranquility
Invoke
Earth
on
1.
pull. Getting one more soul of the forest before we trank. One regrowth on each of the crystals for the cleave healing. Using Nature's Swiftness on them as well. Prioritizing keeping high abundance stacks. Casting Wild Growth on the lowest health target. That way it has a better chance of getting off before it gets healed to full. Watching the glaives. Do we go downstairs now? No, so we get to just go ahead and heal. So just vibing, watching glaives. I'll go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild now, even though it's not needed. It's just times out better for going into the intermission if I do it now.
It's gonna come back. What?
Watching that crystal. Okay, getting in the middle here. And roaring as soon as everybody's visible. Running to at the beam. And we're ramping. Watching the glaives as we move.
Innovate the spirits in 15.
Continuing to ramp as these crystals are dying. I'm going to go ahead and bark skin and
Left glaive kind of tank side.
innervate the Holy Pally here. So he can carry this phase with Holy Lights. Going to help heal one with Nature's Swiftness, but that's about all that needs to be done. Watching these glaives.
Watch the tank
Memory game.
We go down. Yes, and we have red, so we have 2 clicks here. The first one should be as quickly as possible. Little camera wiggle to see what we are. We are diamond.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Watching for glaives. Pretty worthless Harnir Rachel there. I just always forget to use it though. Okay, getting in the middle and roaring now. Running at the beam. Ramping. Watching these glaives as we move. Prioritizing casting on people that have the crystals first. Standing a little bit diagonal here because it makes the visibility a little easier to see the glaives. Arc scanning as soon as these start popping. Just for the extra heal amp with the invoke. Okay, dodging glaives as these despawn. Do we go downstairs? Yes, another red circle. And T. For circle. Gonna go ahead and get my next Heart of the Wild off for mana. And positioning centrally here for the roar. And we're ramping. Getting in my position, which is very close right here. And I'm going to aim to trank as I see the second beam. Right now. I want to stay in as deep as possible to help the... There's crystal people to my left and also behind me, so as long as Donnie and I can play well together by each other here, we're pretty good to go. Aiming for slow, predictable movements. And there I aim to bark skin, iron bark somebody who looks low, and then bear form. And then go into this phase with Life Bloom refreshed and Swiftmend on cooldown if possible. Here we're just doing a little mini ramp in a wild growth as soon as the damage happens. That way we can fight the suck. We're roaring, getting into position, leaning on instant casts here as we fight the suck. Scooting over just a little bit so that I can keep casting as these dunks happen. They happen right where we were standing for the soak. Gonna integrate myself. We're ramping. Standing on the mark. Making sure that Life Bloom doesn't fall off. Okay, finishing the ramp here. I'm going to Wild Growth first because I feel a little behind and I don't want to have to be casting that while we're moving. Looking for low health targets.
Personals in
We should be fine
15.
to stand here because they're going to dunk on the mark. I'm going to use Harnier Racial because I always forget to use it.
Stampeding Roar in 15. Soak Star.
I'm going to go ahead and use Heart of the Wild here. Get our mana back. We are roaring. And I don't want to go too crazy with rejuice because we're about to ramp for real now. So, watching these lines, and then we are ramping now.
You cannot stop what has begun. You cannot end the ending.
I want to finish everything before this knock except for the wild growth. Tiger's dashing into position. We're wild growthing now and convoking as we run to position. My position for going into the Mimic Game is right here, so I'm going to stand where I need to be. Making sure we're not standing on other people. Alright, and here's the Memory Game. It is Diamond, Circle, T. Circles were second. I can start moving towards the circle person who is over here.
Circle. T. Good.
We had opposite ideas of which direction we were going to go around the seed person. Here we're soaking the
X, T,
middle one.
Triangle first. X's, you're up. T's when it's safe.
Should be good here. Alright, and we're going to innervate. We're ramp. Oh, innervate's not up, but we're ramping into this knockback. Standing in the middle here. We go ahead and bark skin. And we are gating. Invoking now. This is my position for the Memory Game. Let me go ahead and trank here.
Triangle, diamond, X. Triangles first.
We gotta get this
X's,
quick.
you're up when it's safe. We are on soaks, left
Memory
side.
Game.
Okay, here's Memory Game.
Memory Game.
Ready. It is T Diamond X. Nice, we don't have any, so that X is freaking me out. What on earth?
Stampeding Roar in.
You're watching for these constellations? Yikes, that was scary. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing well with my mana management
That's
here.
when you are spreading and burning.
Gonna roar here, moving.
Memory
out.
Game.
Okay, we're spreading for the Memory Game.
Get on the X.
On
or the
skull.
skull mark.
Rebuff.
Left, right, left.
Up the speed.
And we'll convoke as soon as we get out of this.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Pixel stack.
Shatter in shape, admirable,
Left, right,
but
left.
futile.
No, that guy fucking lagged everywhere.
And we're running.
We
Gotta
should
run
be
before.
running before.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to remember when you start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Run when you start
was
the
the
cast.
only
Riv.
You need to relog you were piss sliding all of phase 3 as well.
I was what? What happened?
You're
We
like
were,
teleporting, like
all the way, like all around the room.
Oh shit. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Dude, anyone else try to tab target the boss and it would not
Yes.
target
Yes,
the boss at all?
yes,
Okay,
yes.
cool. Just
Oh,
me,
man.
Because I,
You have to,
I,
yeah, if you
I
tab
almost-
target it, you have to you have to be basically looking straight ahead.
Was close. That's our first time getting to
fucking angled
secret
my
phase.
camera as fucking straight as possible.
First time in P4.
One guy was a fucking slideshow, so I want to see what they actually did.
No, it's like
Well,
I had it second, so I moved right. I didn't know I was fucking teleporting.
It's not. It wasn't you. You're just lagging, so you're doing that thing where you're just flying all over the place.
Someone
Oh,
else.
okay.
Did
Yeah, I thought
you guys
someone rolled out.
I was the first one.
Well-
I got clapped.
Yeah,
Got hit by a
left.
void spawn, right?
Yeah, it's an ad
Yeah.
thing.
Dude, the clip is so funny.
And he didn't hit us. Just really scared us.
And then yeah, we need to move at that like when the cast starts, not when the
So I got to remember that convoke, that last convoke that I did, times out
These are
weird
just warnings,
to where
just
if I
move
am
when you're supposed
late
to.
at all on it, it's going to get canceled by that stun. So
Yeah, you need a pixel stack, and that
I
I've
need to
posted
like
a bunch
hold
of
on to
pictures
it and then
for,
use it as we go into P4
from,
like I did there, I think.
the raid leader exchange. You 100% need to pixel stack because the way the ads work, when you stop one, it will reactivate outside of the frontal, the tank extraction button. But if someone walks into one, it'll like get stunned for a second and then it'll reactivate, and there's a very small window of time in which it starts walking but doesn't do any damage. So you need to be actually pixel stacked, not not a loose spread, not a tight spread, like actually just on top of the exact center, everyone.
Breezy is the one holding the crystal there. It's not always Breezy, I don't think, but
It's, yeah, it'll change.
Breezy is where you should be pixel stacking in this picture. Technically, I guess we would have died if we did, but this will.
Yeah, I was gonna VR and fucking dash back to the boss and get back in the stack, but I was totally fucked by not being able to tap target onto it. So
Yeah, I think the technical number that we have to do, Gym Chat, is like 20% of the boss's HP or something like that. Maybe less than that.
Yeah, I felt like we were in the phase for like half a second, and it's already a quarter of the way dead. So
The more people you
Yeah,
have
they did
alive,
the first mechanic.
I know that.
So it's very.
Just
I
got
didn't
into
do all
that. I know that we just got into that, but it looks like so. Cho, you kind of go like left and back a little bit, and that one was the one where you go straight left. It wasn't. It was not the other pattern.
Should also not go like a soft left or a soft right. Like you should just go like
To
near
the
the
edge.
edge ish.
To the
Yeah.
edge.
It
You
is a thing
fucking
that like
He also did get hit by a thingy, so maybe if he adjusted it wouldn't have killed so many people, but yeah.
We're not gonna do this, but I really wonder if, like, with the damage that you have now, and like with the damage you have now, and people just being alive, I wonder if you just had everybody just like left, right, left, kill themselves, if you just kill the boss.
Nah, because you lose damage pulses
damage
based
on the
off of
boss,
the
yeah.
people who are dead.
Yeah, if the crystal didn't work that way, that would probably actually be the strategy. But you just lose so much damage from not having people in the crystal.
It is true though, like literally completely abandon your rotation if you have to on that.
Yeah.
Your rotation is like what, probably like less than a fifth of your damage output in phase 4. So don't worry about your rotation.
wish I had a weak aura for this.
Think about how cool it would be to not come
5,
back Thursday.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, it's what's
Tranquility in 4.
All right, here we go. Ramping. Get one more soul of the forest before we drink. As the crystals come out, we're doing 1 regrowth per crystal to be ready to cleave.
Glaive.
And as these finish, we're just going back to raid healing, dodging these glaives. We're good here.
Memory game.
Going downstairs, maybe? Nope. We get to stay upstairs.
It's gonna come back, maybe.
I don't need to do it here, but I'm going to go ahead in Heart of the Wild because it times up better when we're going into the intermission.
15.
And positioning centrally, we'll go ahead and refresh our hots on ourselves, but we're going to go ahead and roar as soon as we can see everybody right now. And we're ramping. Watching for glaives. Whoa! Watching for glaives. Ramping, prioritizing people that have crystals. Gonna go ahead and bark skin before these crystals pop. We're innervating the Holy Pally here. Using Nature Swiftness to help top up a crystal.
Glaives.
Not like this.
Oh, that's a Prog.
This was the only outcome.
Ripperoni.
Oh, it's funny. On the Raider IO thing, it's deceiving. That's 76% best,
Rebuff Mark of the
but
Wild.
76% P4 best.
No, I kind of like just dying in P1 actually.
Honestly, it's the best phase. Yeah, you're right.
I don't really like to take a break in my rating, so if we could just wipe all through Wednesday and Thursday, and then come back on Monday, kill it, so we can go to the new raid Tuesday, and then like keep raiding it, that'd be great.
Officers, would you be opposed to me skinning him alive on BlizzCon?
What do you guys normally get the boss to at the start of P3? I have no clue. I'm not honestly looking.
Make an event for the Discord skinning Breezy at BlizzCon.
I'm literally gonna
5,
put glasses on,
4,
so you think I'm rag.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, here we go, finishing the ramp, invoking, and then getting off one more Soul of the Forest before we trank. And regrowths, 1 into each crystal for the cleave healing. I'm going to prioritize my abundance stacks here, and then using Nature's Swiftness to top up. And we wasted Wild Growth because we tried to put it on the crystal, and they got topped up too fast. Dodging here.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? Yes, we have blue, so that's 1 click.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Little camera wiggle to see what we are. We're X.
Go through boss right quick.
And we'll go ahead and Heart of the Wild here for the extra mana.
Live through boss again.
Don't need it right now, but it times out better for the intermission if we do it
Beams.
now. Roaring as soon as we can see everybody, and we're getting Swiftmint on cooldown, and we're ramping.
Innovate the Spirits in 15.
I'm using Innervate on Holy Pally here, so we can dump Holy Lights
Tank side.
into these crystals. Innervating. Okay, and now that we're caught up on our ramp and stuff like that, just finishing off with some regrowths into any remaining crystals. Dodging. Do we go downstairs here? Let's refresh this life bloom. No, we get to just heal. Not going to worry too much about my abundance stacks here because I know I'm going to have to ramp as we're moving. It's going to end up being more mana if I just ramp into a ramp. Okay, let's refresh our hots. Getting into the middle here. We're going to roar now. And we're ramping. Watching for glaives as we move.
Convoke the Spirits in 15.
Right glaive.
As soon as the Swiftman's ready, I'm going to go ahead and finish my ramp.
Behind us.
And we're going to Bark Skin for that hit, and then also for the heal amp that it gives for our Convoke. Watching this glaive, we're good.
Glaives.
They're despawning, new glaives are coming. We move again. Do we go downstairs? No. I'll go ahead and use Hard Interracial now because I always forget. So may as well get it on cooldown. We're X for 5. I'm going to go ahead and use Heart of the Wild now for mana. Alright, positioning centrally here for the roar, and then we are ramping.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Getting into position, which our position is right here. I'm going to aim to be pushing my Trank as soon as I see the second beam. That was tight there. I had to weave in between Jim Chad and his crystal. That was very close. I'm actually surprised I didn't hit it. Okay, and here I'm going to Bark Skin. I'm going to Iron Bark somebody who's low. And I'm going to go in Bear Form for the hit. Refresh Life Bloom. Let's just Mark of the Wild. I don't think we've had to res anybody, so we're good. Alright. Coming into this, getting Swiftman on cooldown. And we're getting into our position on Star. We're just to the side of Star. And we're casting Wild Growth as soon as this hit happens so that we can use our instant casts for the suck. We're roaring for speed on the first suck and the last suck. Here, I know that I'm safe to stand right about here, because the dunk is going to happen directly to the side of the mark where we were doing the soak. Going to innervate myself and finish this ramp. We're standing on the mark here.
Soak star.
We're already in position. I'm going to reverse my wild growth here because of the movement. Get our nature swiftness on cooldown, just looking for somebody that's low health. We're safe to cast here because it's going to dunk on the mark. Okay, and now we're moving to the other side of the mark.
Stampeding roar in 15.
I'm going to go ahead and use Heart of the Wild for the mana. We're roaring. Let's get into position. I'm going to Ironbark Shatter because he's a little low there. Alright, and here's the dunks. And we are ramping. Getting ready for our P3 position. I want to finish doing everything in my ramp except for the wild growth, ideally. We're bark skinning here. And we're tigers dashing, wild growthing, and convoking. We're second off with that. Now we're convoking. Getting in position for memory game, which my position is right here, not standing on somebody else, so that when I get assigned, I don't immediately wipe us. Memory game is triangle, circle, T. Triangle, circle, so I'm second. Circle, and T. Good.
Left side spread.
Okay. Here's the stars. We're soaking the middle one, because I'm in the middle group. Getting off this constellation.
T, triangle. X is first. T's when you're ready.
Finishing the soak.
Triangle.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
Your efforts are the absence of reason, of light, of
Sorry for
life.
spawning soaks there, Barry, but
all good.
He was dead and it was under you, so I didn't know what to do.
Your guys' P2 looks so much nicer than ours. Well, thank you.
I just simply didn't see that one. Oopsie. Thought it was the
Gracias.
boss's orb on their shoulder, dude.
Rebuff mark of the wild.
Oopsie poopsie.
It's getting a lot cleaner. We've made it to P4 once.
Don't know how you can't see the purple orb on the purple floor with the purple boss and the big purple.
New to WoW, why does your druid look like that cosmetic skin? It's this toy right here. Pango plating. Yeah, it's just a toy, cosmetic toy. I like it because it makes me look big and I can see where I'm at and stuff, and I just like the animations on it.
5, 4, 3.
Alright, we're drinking.
2, 1.
Tranquility in
Finishing our ramp here. Alright, consuming Soul of the Forest, getting one more Soul of the Forest, and we're tranking.
You solve nothing.
One regrowth into each of these. We'll use Nature Swiftness to help top it up. Prioritizing keeping our abundance stacks high. Alright, watching glaives here. We're good right where we're standing, so we can just
memory game.
And cast some more regrowths. We're upstairs still, so we don't have to worry about pushing any buttons for the marks.
Stampeding roar in 15.
And we'll go ahead and use Heart of the Wild now because it times out better going into the intermission.
Beams.
Positioning centrally, we're going to roar as soon as we can see everybody right now. Going directly into the beam.
Innervate the spirits.
We're ramping, focusing on people that have crystals. Oh my gosh! Only survived because I was very fast at pushing my health pot there. Innervating on the Holy Pally, finishing up my ramp. I'm a little behind. An Iron Bark Shatter because he's low there,
Blades.
and Nature Swiftnessing on the crystals. Dodging. Go and use Harnier Racial while everybody's upstairs. Alright, we're blue assignment here, so we got one click to do. It is Diamond. Little camera shake to see what we are. We're 3, we're already in position.
Beams.
And roaring, running into the beam. We'll go ahead and use Wild Growth now, and we're ramping. Focusing on people that have crystals, watching the glaives as we go. Gonna make sure all my hots are extended before we finish our ramp.
Right glaive behind us.
You solve nothing.
Invoking, and then we'll get this B-Res. Somebody else is getting him. Gonna go ahead and remark the wild. Watching glaives here.
Memory game.
Thought I could finish that regrowth, but I didn't want to risk it. I was a little behind on that.
Okay.
For T. Quick Heart of the Wild for the mana. And roaring to help everybody get into position. And we're ramping. Gonna get in position to where we need to be. I'm gonna aim to be casting my Tranquility as I see the second beam appear. Potting and oh my gosh, we're gonna go ahead and trank. Donnie and I playing chicken. Trying to have quiet movement here, getting as many regrowths as possible. Finishing this with an Iron Bark, a Bark Skin, and then going into Bear Form for just a little bit of extra survivability. No res for Donnie.
Enough. The dark well calls and I answer. Can you hear it?
Stampeding roar in 15.
I didn't see if that was me or not. I don't know what caused that death.
Soak star.
That was me. Sorry. Here we're standing next to the mark. Roaring this one and the third one. Getting into position here. Getting that soak. I almost just moved out of it. Moving a little bit off to the side. These dunks are going to happen right where we were standing for the previous soak. Now we're standing on the mark.
Ready on the marks.
Soak star.
I need to be using Innervate right now. Somebody else got the B-Res, so we're good.
God damn it.
Should be good to stand right here because the dunks are going to happen directly on the mark. And now we're moving to the other side of the marks. Going to do just a little mini ramp here.
Soak star.
Harnier Racial. I will do my Heart of the Wild after this. Oh!
Sounds so fucking. That looks so fucking hard to do. What the fuck? What the fuck just happened?
I shouldn't have died. Stupid. Me stupid. Me play safe. Me get punished.
How did we even spawn soaks at that time?
Think I had a crystal?
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah, it's this. Oh, you can't see it because my
Pink Kiddo spawn?
webcam, but it's a toy that you get for fully exploring Zulamon and finding all the treasures that transforms you into a Pango.
So.
Lasts for an hour. You can use it in combat and stuff.
Isn't
I like it.
Iris of Oblivion, he's like 100 million hit. I think he might have breathed out or something. Or maybe...
No, I fucking hovered backwards.
You hovered,
into
teleported.
Okay,
Yep.
gotcha.
Yep.
Yeah, I know how that goes. Except when you did it, you didn't kill everybody.
But tried backflipping out of middle one time, and I was like, never doing that again.
No, yeah, that's a bad idea.
Ents, please.
Sick.
I make
Thank
all
you.
my I use all my backflips for like getting to the marker. Pretty
Oh,
well.
house.
Lines up pretty well.
Don't know how Life Bloom was on Zan there. Alright, catching a quick drink here towards the tail end of my ramp.
4, 3,
And finishing off the last
2,
couple globals.
1. Tranquility
Invoking on pull. Getting one more Soul of the Forest off. And Tranquility. And we have time to get Wild Growth before the crystals spawn. And we're doing one regrowth into each crystal for the cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundance stacks here. We'll use Nature Swiftness to help top up the crystal. And they're all good. Blaze, we're good here. I'm going to scoot just a little bit.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? No, we do not.
Right glaive. Tank glaive through boss.
Oh my gosh, these glaives.
Roar in 15.
Careful behind again.
T, I'm 1.
Play through boss.
Oh my gosh.
Beams.
Roaring here as soon as everybody is in range, and we are ramping. And we're standing a little diagonals because it's easier to see the glaives when I do that. As these are popping, I'm going to go ahead and bark skin now. A little early, so it's ready in time. Innervating our Holy Pally so we can bomb Holy Lights into these crystals. Focusing on my abundance stacks, and then using a Nature Swiftness on a crystal. Covering any remaining ones.
Despawned.
Watching for glaives now. Need to move.
Memory game.
We go downstairs. Yes, we're blue, so we have one click to do. And that is X.
Stampeding
Doing a little
roar
camera
in
shake so we
15.
can see what our mark is.
Beams.
Positioning centrally, and we are roaring now, running into the beam. Keeping Swiftmend on cooldown, and we're ramping now, watching these glaives as we move.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
Standing diagonally. Finishing up our ramp. I'm letting Swiftmend honestly be my timer for when I'm convoking.
Right glaive.
Glaives.
Moving for these glaives.
Memory game.
We go down. Yes, and we have red, which sucks. So we got 2 clicks here. First one needs to be very fast. And diamond. Okay, camera shake to see what we are. We are T. Doing a quick Heart of the Wild for mana. Looking for people that are low. Just going to use Nature Swiftness and a Iron Bark. We're using Roar here to help everybody get into position, and we're ramping. Going to aim to be casting my Trank when I see the second beam. I think the timing that I used my Swiftmend is going to be a little awkward, so I'm going to reverse my Wild Growth and Swiftmend there. Invoking. Or a Tranquility, sorry. Or, no, it was Convoke. This one's weird. It's Trank into Convoke just with how things line up. Okay, and here I'm going to... I don't have Iron Bark, so I'm going to use Bark Skin, go into Bear just for a little bit of extra safety. Get Swiftmend on cooldown. Refresh Life Bloom.
The dark well calls and I answer. Can you hear it?
Stampeding roar in
I
15.
cast Mark of the Wild already, so we're good. I'm going to push it again just in case. Okay, we're to the side of the marks. I'm going to refresh Hots on myself. We're using Wild Growth as soon as the damage hits so that we can move during the suck. Using Stampeding Roar for the first and third of the sucks with how our cooldowns are assigned. This dunk is going to happen where we were standing for the soak, so I know that I'm safe right here to stand and cast. We're using Innervate to start ramping for this Convoke.
Soak Star.
Already pre-positioned, standing on the mark, so we're ready to go. Finishing with the wild growth into Convoke. Going to our position, which is right here. Second over from Star. Go ahead and use interracial as well. Watching the lines, which will be directly on the mark this time, where we were standing for the soak. Now we're moving to the opposite side for this set.
Stampeding roar in 15.
Of the mark.
Soak Star.
Just doing a little ramp here. Nothing crazy. Wild growthing as this damage hits. And roaring this set. Getting into position, using our instant casts while we're moving. Utilizing Nature's Swiftness and Iron Bark to help people stay topped up before that hit. Here's the lines. I know I'm safe to stand here. And we are going to quickly get off our Heart of the Wild for mana. And we're ramping, going into P3. I'm a little behind on my ramp here. I'm going to Bark Skin. Running to position. I'm just going to Convoke. I don't have time to cast that Wild Growth. I can't make them wait on me. So that's unfortunate.
Memory game.
Standing in position here so that I do not cleave anybody with this memory game. It is Triangle X Diamond. So X, I'm second. I'm going to just quickly start moving over this way. Triangle X, second. And Diamond, we're done now.
Spread.
Yep.
Not again.
He's standing directly on top of a constellation.
Gonna need a minute for cooldowns.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels.
See, I'm telling you, it's not possible to see that. It's actually so insane.
I mean, you're having a hard time seeing the purple orb under your purple character casting purple spells?
Dude, look at this image. Tell me there's a fucking circle under me.
I see it. I mean, it's like, why is it
Rebuff
so
Mark of the Wild.
translucent around you? That's really weird. But I've had that same exact thing happen. And,
It's
like,
because
on
I'm
the
in
game-
meta, I've got like purple shit procking on me, I've got giant wings. It's covering the entire graphic underneath me.
And then imagine if you're a melee.
We
and the,
probably
like,
need food
shoulder
if we're going to have a...
works.
We probably need to...
Oh, sorry.
Hey, Jim, why do you even have your raid frames on?
Sorry, can we cancel this poll?
That's also true.
Yeah, cancel the poll.
Thank you.
I only have one secondary piece left, so I'm just not gonna drop it for 9 minutes.
That's fine. Surely we won't kill it this full.
Dude, it's crazy how they designed the most top-down mechanic ever, and then they implemented another mechanic that makes it so you're not allowed to look top-down. It's like actually fucking an insane combo.
Let's just fucking kill it.
Just gotta look sideways. I don't know.
Let's just freaking kill it.
I play first person.
Kill the boss.
He ain't that tough. He ain't that tough.
Okay, ramping, catching a quick
5,
drink here after we
4,
swiftend ourselves.
3, 2,
And
1.
finishing the ramp.
Tranquility in 4.
Gonna get one more Soul of the Forest off before we Tranquility, and Tranquility now. And then just spinning some globals, doing Wild Growth, maybe a Regrowth, and now Crystals are up, so we'll do 1 Regrowth per Crystal. Prioritizing keeping my Abundance stacks high, we'll use Nature's Swiftness to help top these up.
Glaives.
Okay, I'm watching for the Glaives now. Gotta move.
Memory game.
Do we go downstairs? No, so we get to just have fun and heal. Watching for Glaives.
Stampeding roar in 15.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my Heart of the Wild here. I don't really need it for the mana yet, but it times out better for the intermission if I use it early.
Seems.
And we're roaring as soon as we see everybody on our frames again. I'm now ramping.
Innovate the spirit.
Trying to prioritize putting hots on people with crystals. And I'm going to go ahead and bark skin here. For this hits when these pop. Did that probably quite a bit early. And now we can go ahead and help with the crystals. I prioritize my abundance and stuff like that over helping with the crystals because I'm using my innervate on Holy Pally, and he's really covering that with all those holy lights.
Careful behind us.
Camera wiggle to see what we are. We are triangle. Okay, positioning centrally and roaring. Refreshing life bloom. Go ahead and start ramping.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
Positioning my camera diagonally here because it makes it a little easier to see the glaives.
This was the only outcome.
Kablow.
5 minutes left. Let's just kill it because I don't want to come back tomorrow. I'm warmed up. I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Rebuff mark.
Get her done.
Yogurt, how many times do you think you've said the word glaive while we've been fighting this boss?
Not enough, obviously.
I mean, it's got to be up near like 2,000 times, right?
More. I think he says it probably at least 10 times a bolt.
You're thinking like 4,000 times?
Yeah, I think he's about at 5,000.
You good, Zai?
Yep.
Maybe because some bolts are shorter. It's like 5 instead of 10.
Kill it, and then he doesn't have to say it for a bit.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Okay,
1.
finishing up our ramp here, convoking. Getting one more soul forced off. And then tranquility. Then spending some globals before the crystals come. Getting one regrowth per crystal for the cleave healing. Prioritizing my abundance stacks and using nature swiftness to help with the crystals.
Glaives.
Not going to bother casting regrowth, wild growth on them because I would not finish the cast in time before they got healed to full. We did not get assigned to go downstairs, so we get to just have fun and heal. I don't need to do it right now, but I'm going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild because it times up better with the intermission. Let's extend my rejuves on myself. And we're positioning in the middle here, and we are roaring as soon as we see everybody, running towards the beam, and we're ramping.
Beam through, reflect the beam.
Invoke the spirits in 15.
Another glaive.
Standing diagonally a little bit here because it makes it easier to see the glaives. Arc skinning before these pop. We go ahead and innervate our Holy Pally so we can bomb into these crystals with holy lights. So, lots of crystals. Or lots of glaives, I mean.
Glaives.
Yeah, they're despawning. New glaives are coming. We're safe right here.
Memory game.
Get to stay upstairs again.
Careful behind us.
Okay, a little camera shake to see what we are. We're T. Okay, moving into the middle, and we're roaring as soon as we see everybody's health. Now, running into the beam, and we're ramping. Watching glaives as we move because it's easy to get hit here.
Convoke the spirits in 15.
Standing diagonally again because it's easier to see the glaives. Gonna bark skin before these pop.
Yeah, right click your boss.
And convoking. There are no crystals to heal here, so we can just focus on the raid. No glaives to dodge, so let's move in just a little bit. Dodge these. Do we go downstairs, or do we get lucky again? We get unlucky. So this one we have to click quickly. X. When you get red, you have 2 clicks to do, and you want to do your first one as quickly as possible. Little camera shake. T. And we're going to go ahead and Heart of the Wild here for mana. Getting in the middle. Roaring. And ramping. Getting into position for the intermission, which mine is right here. Ramping, 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 ramping. And I'm going to aim to push my Tranquility as soon as I see the second beam right now. I'm a little late. But it worked out. And then aiming to have quiet movement here, moving predictably and slowly. Really, it's just me and Donnie right here, the priest, that are working around each other. We're playing closer to each other so that we don't have to worry as much about the other seed people. There, I bark skin myself and I iron bark somebody else. Refreshing life bloom, getting Swiftwind on cooldown before we get stunned here. And going into this with moving to our mark on Star.
Soak Star.
We're just to the side of Star here. Just doing a little mini ramp and wild growthing as soon as we get hit. We're roaring this first one and the third one to help us get into position. And then this dunk is going to happen where we were standing for the soak, so I know I'm safe to stand and cast here. Now I'm casting Innervate, we're ramping, I'm moving to stand directly on the mark.
Soak Star.
So that I'm ready when the beams come out. That's a little over, there he goes. Finishing our ramp and fighting the suck. My position is right here. Second over from the star on the very end, outside.
Personals in 15.
We're safe to stand here because the dunk is going to happen directly on the mark.
Get ready right of marks.
And we'll do another Heart of the Wild for mana.
Roar in 15.
And a little mini ramp here. Using Wild Growth as soon as the damage happens. And then this one is our Stampeding Roar right now. Get into position. Using our instant casts. Making sure my life bloom does not fall off. We're safe to stand here, and then we're moving to our spot for going into P3. I'm ramping, even though it doesn't show my Convoke cooldown. This is where I ramp. Gonna Bark Skin, trying to finish my entire ramp sequence except for Wild Growth. We're gonna stand in our position and Convoke. Casting Wild Growth where we were standing for the soak as our last global. Now it's time for Memory Game. I'm gonna watch and stand where I need to be so that I'm not cleaving on top of somebody else. Here's the Memory Game. It is X, Diamond, T. So I am X, so I'm first, so I'm going to try to get there as quickly as possible so that the rest have as much time as they can. All these Memory Games need to be done before this second constellation right now. Here's the soaks. I'm a part of the middle group, so we're trying to prioritize getting this middle soak. I'm watching for these constellation orbs and lines. Staying in here to finish the soak. Watching for these constellation lines. Finishing the soak still. Okay, and now it's time to start ramping for my next Convoke. We're going to stack in the center here. Get knocked back. This is also going to be Gateway. Right now. And we are Convoking. And going immediately into... We'll do one more Soul of the Forest. And getting in the soak, Tranquility.
Diamond, T. Triangle, diamond, T.
That soak is not gonna... We're not gonna make that. Oh my gosh.
Memory Game.
Memory game. Got to spread out. It is what? T, circle, diamond. So diamond, I'm last.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
There you go. He...
Suck.
You dropping?
Roaring here, and we're running.
Memory game.
White smoke.
Right out.
Good.
Right.
Ramping. I'm not going to convoke right now because we're going to get stunned. Coming out of this, I'm going to wild growth and then immediately convoke.
Stampeding Roar in 15.
Right now. Okay, we're pixel stacking.
Pixel stacked on the tank.
Slice of
Left.
shadow. An inevitable end.
One.
Move.
Moving.
No bubble here.
Done.
And then pixel stack again. Left, right, left. Good. You guys need to actually pixel stack.
Move.
Good.
That on my screen tomorrow.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
I think
I'm
we need
gonna
a
Convoke the
movement
spirits
ability,
in 15.
2, 1,
There
move.
should be roars there and like a totem.
Yeah, I had it was on cooldown, so I don't know if I popped it when I was not supposed to, or if we're phasing earlier than we accounted for on the note. I'll look back at the VOD.
Yeah. I can
Yeah, I also didn't have time spiral for that.
Yeah, I think
'Cause-
David, I think you're the third movement.
We're phasing before the second.
I can
bell
put
last
my
turn.
time spiral there. I'm using my time spiral for the last movement on left side, and I don't think we need it there. So I can, if you want to switch my time spiral in that phase.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Good stuff. Good prog tonight.
I'm gonna review one
Donnie,
real quick.
if you're moving stuff,
Yeah, I can
can
fix
you?
your
Yeah,
time
could
spiral.
you just
see you
do the
tomorrow.
First Zephyr also, like 10 seconds later?
Didn't kill tonight, but
to
man, we
the
got some more
termination
P4 practice.
No.
Made it to P4 a couple times. Got some practice with that.
Yeah, I can do that.
Much more consistent getting to P3.
Donnie, if you're moving stuff, can you move my first?
Just the way it goes.
Zephyr,
It is what it is.
3 seconds